Read the 8.
You're live.
Fuck. It's a lot.
Yeah. It is a lot, yeah.
Alright, we're live now, guys.
I should have looked at that.
Burning Hands.
Burning hands!
Burning hands is cool because it has a very specific somatic component. You have to hold your hands together like this and the flames come out of your fingers. In fact, that's what Thavern used during the wolf battle, the first one where he just shot his cone of fire. Yeah, burning hands is pretty cool.
I don't know Burning Hands.
I watched Guardians of the Galaxy yesterday.
The first one or the
The
second?
first one, dude.
The first
I
one?
just
I
watched the
haven't
first
seen
one
it,
too. Like a couple weeks ago, I watched it for the first time.
You guys like it?
Yeah.
Dude, I
loved
liked it, but like, dude, that it has so many plot holes. I felt like
it. It has good music.
it has super music, and like
That's
the
super-
humor is like super good.
The humor's spot on.
But like
Yeah.
some of the like, I was like, how do you like? The biggest gripe I had was like when they took the Infinity Stone. Is that what it's called? Yeah, they took the Infinity Stone, the bad guy, and he was supposed to give it to the like bigger bad guy.
Yeah.
But he kept it for himself. The heroes had no way to know that he didn't.
I thought the
Yeah.
same
I was
thing.
like, how do they know?
I was
yeah.
actually thinking they must have cut out a scene, like
Something like that.
they
I
must
was
have.
like, yeah, like they would have no idea.
Yeah, I was like, how
Yeah.
do they know that all
Yeah.
of a sudden?
Yeah.
I thought the same
Yeah.
thing.
So like,
yeah.
but
I think they must have cut out a scene, which
yeah,
kind of unprofessional, but they put together a really good product still.
it was good though.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
yeah.
really, really entertaining. I want to see the second one now.
Yeah.
Dude, the fucking city inside of the head of an ancient celestial
That was
being.
sweet.
What?
Yeah, they mined it.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Like that shit's going in this campaign eventually.
I thought that was super sweet
Color
too.
straight
Right when
is
they
really
like mining colony, I'm like, oh cool, like it's inside of us. Oh, I'm like,
It's like
oh,
the-
I know. They're fucking mining the fucking.
Absorb elements.
So probably,
Yeah.
like
Sounds
whatever,
pretty
kind of like how we mine like
Sounds-
dinosaurs.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
whales.
yeah.
Like,
What is it
yeah.
too?
I take in the damage of whatever element it was and like
that
revert it to
proven?
them, basically.
Are we sure that oil is dinosaurs? Are we sure?
Oil is dinosaurs.
I've never looked into this.
I would think it
I heard
it
it was.
is. Yeah.
I mean, there's so much. There's really that many dinosaurs, like fully organic.
I don't think
still
it's just
not
dinosaurs,
rotted
though.
away. Yeah, like an entire layer where the Earth just created. I don't know, man. It blows my mind thinking about that. Like where oil comes from, and how it's
Definitely
so
part of it,
so
though.
integral to our lives.
It's a fossil fuel.
I mean, yeah, that's what they tell you. But is that true? Maybe we're mining the civilization of a dead celestial being or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with story ideas here.
Almost ready, you guys.
Yeah. Are you?
I know how coal is made.
Huh?
Coal. I know how coal comes about.
I mean, yeah, but that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know how oil.
Oil doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so one is saying the natural pressures of the earth.
Yeah.
Like, God, which are all we like. No, we have earthquakes.
Yeah.
There's lava.
Yeah,
we know
yeah.
it's like doing
sure,
shit.
yeah.
And the other one is, oh, it's dead things rotting. Well,
Yeah.
Would they be gone? No, they're deep. We're using it to power. I'm not. There's a plot hole there. There's a plot
step
hole.
we're missing.
I mean, really, education is what I'm missing. But like.
Yeah. No, dude, I'm fucking.
Something doesn't make sense about that. Like, I feel like the next big M. Night Shyamalan movie is gonna be like, there were no dinosaurs.
It's all Soylent.
We've gone back in time and used our past selves as fuel. And
Dinosaurs lived on, they never got killed by comets.
I don't know. Maybe they never.
Did you see that new one he did, Split?
Oh,
I
that's
heard
supposed to be really cool,
I haven't
actually.
seen it.
The
I
one
think
with
it's-
like his multiple personalities.
Yeah.
I read about it.
That was actually a pretty good movie.
Yeah, it looks
Liked
really
it?
cool.
Okay.
I heard it was good.
I want to
heard
watch
about
that. Yeah.
People talk a lot of shit on the poor guy, and I think he actually makes decent
There's some
movies.
decent.
He makes terrible
He
movies.
made.
I mean,
A couple terrible movies.
can't
but
hold
you're-
the village
he's made
against
some
him.
fucking
Come on.
classics.
So, like, Lady,
I was
in the
so-
Lady in the Water was.
I haven't actually
I
seen it.
liked it. I thought it was
saw it.
very like fun.
And you know what? I didn't dislike the village. I thought the village was alright.
I thought it was.
I thought it was
interesting.
good.
I
Yeah,
thought it was an
when I watched
interesting
it,
concept.
I was into it
Yeah.
until I found that they were like fenced off, and then I just kind of like.
Well, that's what a lot of
It-
people like
yeah.
are into.
It lost
you know what
the
he
intrigue.
did? He did like the same thing that pisses people off about dreams, where you wake up and it was all inconsequential.
Yeah.
Because the whole time they're like, there's this beast and there's
Yeah.
scary things, and at the end you find out you've been lied to the whole time,
Yeah.
and it's a boring setting.
Yeah.
And there's kind of like a But there's also a tiny bit feeling cheating because it's like, well, none of that had any consequence.
Yeah, that's.
But that in itself is like commentary too, so it makes you think a lot. I think it was really interesting.
Yeah.
I see why people feel duped by it, but I like it.
I like signs too.
Signs was great, and it scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
That little when you just like go back. I was a little kid.
I was a little
It scared
kid.
the
That
shit
scared
out
the
of me.
shit out
Oh
of
That
my
didn't
god.
scare me.
The
Dude,
Sixth
that
Sense.
news
The Sixth
broadcast-
Sense is good. And fucking, what's the one with Superman?
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable. That one's
That one was
really
really
good.
good.
Yeah.
I
dude.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one. I remember.
Unbreakable. Apparently, yeah. Sequels coming up.
Is it really Superman?
Yeah.
Essentially.
Because
Yeah.
I was too
Yeah, I
young
mean,
when I
it's-
watched it, and I didn't watch the
It
whole
is
thing.
right.
I
It's
mean,
Superman.
But there's like a
Yeah.
guy with glass bones or something. What's that supposed to be?
That's the nemesis. That's his.
That's Lex Luthor?
No, it's not.
No, it's
He's
their
super-
own take on it. It's not. It's like. Yeah, his take on a superhuman, but he tried
I'm gonna
very
rewatch
hard.
that.
Yeah, it's
I know,
good.
don't say
Is it Jamie Foxx?
No, it's Samuel L. Jackson
Mel Gibson.
and
Oh,
Mel
Samuel
Gibson.
Jackson.
Do any of you guys have
No,
Thunderwave?
not Mel Gibson. Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
I
They're
saw
like
it
the same
recently, like
guy
a couple
almost.
months ago. Actually,
Yeah, Bruce Willis.
Do you guys have Thunderwave?
yeah.
He does.
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Del knows.
I have to get Thunderwave.
That's.
I'm thinking Chromatic Orb and Charm Person.
I'm getting tired.
Charm Person was cool.
Charm Person seems like it could be really helpful.
Bella's Charm Person.
I have suggestion. Oh, I do have Charm Person, right?
You have Charm Person?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Well, they're just cantrips, you know?
No, this is a spell.
Oh,
Yeah.
they are spells.
This
Well,
is
then
a
just
spell.
level one
I already
spells.
chose my cantrip.
Level 1 spells aren't really too great.
Yeah, but I want something that
Well, you
no
get-
one else has.
wait.
You get 4 cantrips. Huh?
You see something like
Where's Chromatic Orb? Why can't I see that?
Maybe
that.
it's
So,
not
what
a
level
wizard thing.
do you get?
Oh.
What level do you get your other spells? You get second level spells, you get third level spells, you get 2 third level spells, fourth level you get 3 spells. Hold on. Okay. That thing.
Is he Superman?
Spider card. It's just
kinda
not
like
an
a-
alien.
it's like
He's
a-
not an alien. Yeah, he's not an alien. He's from
Oh my
planet
God.
Earth.
Why does everyone say he's Superman?
Because he has
he's unbreakable.
supposedly, he's unbreakable,
Yeah.
and supposedly he has superhuman strength. There was a scene where he's lifting. Well, sorry, spoilers. Yeah, it was,
I didn't take it that he was Superman. I thought he was just a super.
he was just
Yeah.
he was super. Yeah, he's like
Unbreakable.
he's I don't know. I mean,
That was a good movie.
it was
Yeah.
a good movie. Absolutely. I love how it ended. Actually, I thought it was
I actually
awesome, the
watched
discovery.
Unbreakable before I went and saw that movie, and I was really glad I did.
Before we went and saw Split.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what people have been saying, that those two.
they're connected.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
that's
they're
why
in
I
the
want.
same,
Yeah,
same world.
and then now that the conversation is that the sequel to both of these movies is what M. Night Shyamalan is working on next.
He does get a lot of hate for no reason.
He gets so much hate.
The Airbender.
Did he make-
the Airbender really?
Yeah, I
You
crushed
know what
him.
movie?
Oh,
You know what movie I
That
like that he
crushed
just
it.
did
That
though?
crushed
It was
it.
about the kids that their grandparents were all weird. You've seen that?
Really? Isn't that the one?
No, this was like
No.
before
Much
he
older?
came out.
Oh, okay.
What was it called?
Airbender.
That
was-
destroyed his reputation because
Yeah.
it was a total
It was-
blockbuster. It died. It was a dud.
for good reason, dude.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
sucked,
It was
dude.
really bad.
I didn't watch Airbender
was
just
rushed.
because I don't like that. The Visit.
American
Have you
anime.
seen The Visit? No, I just don't like. I've never been a fan of Airbender, so obviously I'm not gonna watch that.
Oh,
But The
I
Visit
loved
was a
it.
good
I watched
movie.
it.
I think you guys should check that one out.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
I
So
watched.
you do actually
I watched all those.
count
I
as a
love
second level
Legend of
spellcaster.
Korra. I don't think I finished
Because
it.
My
since
sister
Ranger
really
isn't, it's
liked,
really complicated in this part.
Avatar.
But since Ranger isn't a
But,
spellcasting
I never
like
got the time.
class,
It was a fun watch.
you get
It was
half
really
of its
well
level
made and
down as another
yeah, it was a
level
little
to the
censored at points.
spellcaster.
Like that's why they canceled.
So-
So you get one
they
from
canceled
Ranger,
it.
spellcasting
People
level,
were struggling.
and one from
having
Sorcerer.
a
So your
female
second
lead
level
as Avatar.
uh,
At the end of
spellcaster.
the first
So
season,
you get three
she walks off with
first
another
level
female,
spells.
so they're in love, and so that was a big deal for the American
Three
public.
first
and everybody
level
knows can't
spells.
have this.
And hold on, there's a thing about
What?
I get the cantrips, and then I get 3 first level
Sounds so
sorcerer
funny,
spells
yeah.
or 3 first
To be
level
fair, I never
whatever?
watch it just because.
Forever to actually
Ranger or
get to
sorcerer.
start
Ranger's
watching.
the
Once
one
I
that has
started,
spells.
I just
It's
I
so
lose it.
funny.
The
It's
Ranger
so
spells,
funny.
they're not even really spells.
The
it's
beginning
like
commentary
rituals.
about it. I'm like, no,
So how does that
really
count?
wants to make it for
Like-
that.
like-
So it's irrelevant.
Well, like,
Yeah,
I guess what my question
Like,
is,
every time, like,
Well, my
I always
question is,
think,
you were
like, I
saying
know it's
that
about to happen.
speak with
because, like,
animals
even, like, when I caught on to, like, the
technically
humor, like,
a
okay,
spell. It's a ritual.
so, like, this guy,
So
like,
can I have the speak with animals and then still have
I get what's about
like
to, like, they're about to,
3
like, interrupt the
sorcerer
speech
spells?
or,
No,
like,
a ritual's a
Yeah.
type of spell.
make fun of
Okay.
it,
It's
but,
still a
like,
spell.
every time I thought, like,
I
I
don't
knew
mean
it was
no,
gonna
it's not a
happen,
spell,
they,
it's
like,
a
did
ritual.
something
It's a
different.
type of
So I can
I
only
mean,
have
it has right on it that it costs a spell slot.
Okay.
So it does count. As
So when you say I'm a second level spellcaster, can I get a second level spell of sorcerer?
yeah, that's not the same. Second level spell
That's
caster.
confusing, too.
Here you go. Here's the table. First level all the way down to 20th.
Right.
Next to second level, 3 first levels, but you don't get into a second level spell until third level spellcaster. So if you get one more spellcasting level, you can get a second level spell. At second level, if you're a second level spellcaster, you get 3 first level spells.
But I'm level 4, so don't I have second level spell? I'm just confused.
Well, you are, but Ranger doesn't add anything to your spellcasting ability. If a wizard and a sorcerer added up, they'd have their combined power of spells.
Okay.
But a ranger doesn't have anything. In fact,
Well, I mean, it does have, so they still are spellcasters.
which is yeah, but
Rangers still have spells.
I mean, you're arguing with the book at this point. Not
Yeah.
me. I'm just
No, I'm not
joking.
trying to argue with you. I'm trying to
Yeah.
understand.
So the way they do it is, since a ranger isn't a spellcasting class,
Uh-huh.
you can
Levitate
choose to take certain
handy.
spells and stuff. That's fine. But I mean,
Old
overall,
person, I
it's
thought
not
might be
spellcasting class. You're a ranger
From
from
what-
above.
From what I,
you know?
from what I got, like, spellcasters is anyone who
Sorcerer,
can learn, like,
wizard.
level 9 spells
Yeah.
at the
So
end.
yeah. So a sorcerer, a wizard, and
A bard.
a warlock, and a bard technically. Yeah, I'm pretty sure bard as well. But anyway,
But
it's
I'm not
so
gonna multi-class.
if ranger was a spellcasting class, you would add both levels, so you would be a level 4 spellcaster, because they come with this, right? This little thing right here on the right is spell slots per level. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about being a spellcaster. Ranger doesn't have this right off the bat. It like starts later, I think, where your spells come from. So that's what you're basically just combining these charts for each class.
Okay.
So I mean, let's not make it too complicated. Just
I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to understand what's going on.
so
We're not gonna start till Dane gets here.
I can't believe Paul just played.
yeah.
You know what
So
about the Guardians of the
let's
Galaxy movie though? Is that in the trailers I saw like Baby Groot.
Basically,
Yeah.
what
So like I
I'm saying
knew
is
that like
that-
yeah. Like
that
just showed it with
yeah,
the
both like Sam and I we
Yeah,
were
as
both
far
like,
as
just, like,
your first level
like
spells
even when
go,
Groot died,
instead
like
of
you know,
taking
like,
2
he's like,
right
back
now
off
for
the stage,
sorcerer,
like,
you
the
take
trailer,
3.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all you need to do.
And that was a big
We
deal
can discuss
actually.
it later, but
When
you
we
can
first
take
saw
3
it.
right now.
Then he died.
Yeah, it really
So-
it left
This
that
is
emotional
this is
impact.
like actually the one
Yeah.
where
I love this.
Yeah, he's a good character.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even though all he says is
all this shit.
I trust
Yeah.
you. I'd rather just hear
Good
from you.
character.
So I'm just gonna choose.
It's just a natural.
So I can mix and match though.
I'm basically saying you
Oh,
get an
yeah.
additional first level spell to choose right now.
I think Drax
I'm
is a
giving
good
you one
character.
more. That's all.
Drax is good.
Just
So I
pick your
can
spells
only
and
I
pick
can.
one more.
He's fine. I
So
like
like
how
right
he
now
takes
I have
everything
like the
literally.
cure wounds. I have the top of the animals,
Take
and I have
all
the
this-
hunter's mark.
All the spells that you already have, forget about them.
Yeah.
Choose 3 new spells and whatever cantrips they're asking you to choose.
Okay.
Detect thoughts.
Detect
Pretty much ready then.
detect sexuality.
So my 3 spells that I choose is chromatic orb.
Here, open up your binder and just write it in those empty spots.
I'm writing it right here for now, just so I'll write it in a second.
Yeah, well, I don't mind how you keep track of it, but make sure anything you guys want to keep goes on to the pages in the binder.
So color spray. Have you read about this one, Tyler?
I haven't. I might have. Oh yeah, it lights people up and makes it easier.
It just sounds crazy. It says a dazzling array of flashing colored light springs from your hand. Roll 6d10. The total is how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect. Creatures in a 15-foot cone originating from you are affected in ascending order of their current hit points. Starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points, each creature affected by the spell is blinded until the spell ends. Subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving
It's-
onto the creature.
It's
within its
basically
range.
the sleep spell, but for blindness.
Okay.
So you roll a bunch of stuff. Say you roll 50, and you're going against two monsters whose HP are 25.
Mhm.
You would use 25 on one, 25 on the other, and they both go blind. But if you were short of even 1 HP of them, you wouldn't be able to do it on them. Does everybody have their dice and everything?
Yeah.
No, I gotta go get mine. So burning hands hurts. Does fire damage? Pretty much.
Yeah.
Wow. Scorching ray. Taking that. That's a lot of power. 3 rays for each ray, a 2d6.
Yeah, switching rays really good. Magic missile was really good too. You start using that.
Yeah, I would
Because
have
it
used it on the
doesn't-
wolves.
It
but
doesn't take a roll.
It's bonus?
It just does damage. It's like the most accurate. It just hits.
Yeah.
There, you can think of magic missile. The magic part, just swap that for homing. That's
Okay.
basically what that is.
Do you have magic missile?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was thinking either witch bolt.
I have that too.
You have witch bolt.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but 2 witch bolts are
dude.
more powerful
And
than
you can
1.
just, literally say
It's
take,
literally
take
like just
again.
damage at that point. I see where you're coming from, wanting to choose different situations
Right.
things than other people, but damage is damage.
Damage, yeah, it's
Well, I
true.
have chromatic orb, so that's pretty much
It's really
like
potent.
the same kind of idea. So I'm thinking ray of sickness, chromatic orb, and
For that one.
Has Dan leveled up?
maybe burning
Yeah.
hands.
Can you give him that water bottle? Can you fill that water bottle up for me? The one behind you.
What do you think, you guys? Burning hands
Burning hand's pretty good.
or
Burning hands is cool because it's a cone.
burning hands or ray of. Wait,
I would go with burning hands. It's just cool. I mean, think of where you are. First of all, you're in a really dark place. Fire damage is probably going to be useful, or just being able to use fire.
Yeah, I was gonna say burning hands or charm person.
I don't think. I mean, it's up to you, but I don't know if you're going to need 2 people who are going to be near
Yeah.
each other to have charm person.
Yeah.
Though, I mean, it's up to you. The other thing about charm person is you might be able to charm someone, but as soon as it ends, they know that you charmed them.
Right. Okay. Or the other one was witch bolt. It sounds kind of badass. You said you had
It's
that.
just damage, but yeah, go ahead if you want more.
Okay, now I'm gonna do ray of sickness, burning hands, and chromatic orb.
Yeah. Alright, go ahead, write that stuff down. We'll get started here.
Ray of sickness, chromatic orb.
I like how your magnets look like eyeballs.
Oh, yeah, I know. I used a little break from a little dry erase. And, I couldn't help it.
So I have like these other spells. So do I choose like, okay, let's say I want to keep Hunter's Mark, and then do I like say like I'm gonna swap the animal, speak with the animal with like chromatic orb or something, or do I still have those spells to choose from? It's just like I get to choose from all of them, whichever one. in
You're asking
that
if you could
slot.
swap other spells?
No.
Or,
So I'm saying like I already know these other spells, right?
Yeah.
I already know these 3 spells.
yeah.
So like, what I'm asking is like, do I only get to know like 3 spells at a time, or do I have all 6 of these spells? I can just use only 3 of them before I rest.
So, like
or
a
do I
wizard,
have
you're
all
asking
6 of
if you
them?
need to prepare certain ones.
No, okay. So I guess the simplest thing is, let's say I'm in a situation where I'm fighting, but I know Can I still use Hunter's Mark and Ray of Sickness, or do I like not have? Do I
Only
not?
if you have them ready. If you have them ready.
Okay, so that's a wizard, and that's why I touched on this. So a wizard, what they need to do is they can have like each level. Wizards get like 3 or 4 fucking spells or something.
2 per level.
But depending on their level, like say they might only be able to have like 4 or 5 prepared.
I have 8.
Is that kind of what you're talking about?
Right, like
Okay, so you don't have that. You have all of them.
I have all of them.
Yes.
Smoke in here?
Okay,
Off
that-
camera?
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to know. So I can use any of the spells
That's
I
all
want.
I'm
I
gonna
can
tell
only-
you. So.
Huh?
You're kidding.
But I can only use
You're good.
them 3 times.
Yeah,
Because I have 3 spell slots, so I can only use them.
Your spell slots don't change, but everything's prepared.
Okay.
I mean, they change when you level up and add them, but you know.
No. Like me, right here. I have 8 spells, but my ready ones are only those 4.
Hey.
Hey!
Oh.
We were worried. Glad you made it.
Yeah, I forgot my fucking phone in my house.
No worries.
All good. All
Here,
good.
so
Oh,
here's the
I
situation.
need to roll for help.
He is alive and well. Franklin and I are paralyzed. We're turned to stone.
By what?
What?
We,
Oh, that's right.
Paul,
Yeah, no.
Don't
we haven't
scare
started.
Paul.
We haven't started.
Paul, we haven't started yet.
This
Everybody's
is
fine.
sitting right here.
Did you see any look of fear in my eyes?
And you turned into
You're like, I'm going home.
and you
You're
turned
not
into a god,
fearless.
weirdly enough.
You are now the god of sundering.
Yeah. We came to a village and they've never seen a character like you, and it's like the Ewoks and a C-3PO.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we were just
I was just like fixing. Okay.
we were leveling everybody up. We've been at it for a little while now. We were gonna go ahead and start.
There's like nothing to mine, honestly. I
You
don't, like,
just,
have,
like,
I don't
have-
have any options.
I think you just like roll health or something.
I roll health and then I get like two
I-
skills.
I put the class thing in your binder, so if you want to go over it, the pages are just at the back of your binder. Grab some dice
Pull up
too.
and talk to Billy. Pull up and all the pictures.
Dan's gonna come in
Pull up and all
nine.
the pictures, yeah, right.
And I
So
used to have
funny.
an ASAP Rocky shirt, but it was just his like grill. It was like said ASAP Rocky, and it was just like his grill, the entire shirt.
So also we're gonna start trying to smoke off camera. That's why he's smoking down here.
I can understand that.
Yeah, just because streaming.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
The rest of the world isn't caught up to us yet.
fair enough. I mean, if someone might have a problem with it, you wouldn't want that to turn them off.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to lose any viewers for something as
That would
stupid
be
as
pretty
that.
stupid,
You know,
yeah.
it's.
It's like, yeah, we're just on California. Get used to it, bro.
Yeah,
It's
right.
a little bit, I don't know.
I watched the videos last time. It was when I like took the bowl and I'm just like in front of the camera, like that, and I was just like, oh, I don't like
Yeah.
watching that. Like,
It's like, you know what? The greatest look for
It's unprofessional.
certain populations.
professional.
I can just
I'm
smoke
fine.
this.
Yeah.
I just think everyone should be fine.
Just blow it like into the fan so it
They're not,
disperses.
so.
Okay. we ready
And
to
then
start?
as soon as everybody's ready,
Dude, I'm fucking born right now.
we'll have everybody
Got some
roll
cantrips, huh?
to see who's gonna
Nice, really good.
I got minor
summarize-
illusion, ray of frost,
That was good.
chill
Alright.
touch, and poison
We're
spirit.
gonna roll to
That's
see
what's
who's
up.
born
And
ready.
then
Who isn't
I got
back.
3 spells: chromatic orb, burning hands, and ray of sickness.
Just like tons of damage to it, pretty much.
Dude,
That's
chromatic
like-
orb is fucking gnarly.
Yeah,
You
you
like just shoot
different types of.
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
Yeah, I remember.
You
I
can
remember
put-
most of those.
you
Like,
can
just
put
a
chrome
little
on
bit,
any-
so.
But yeah, I
Any
mean,
What else
wheels.
was it?
minor illusion.
Minor
you
illusion
fucking
is
create
so
2 different
solid.
illusions at
Yeah,
the same
you have a
time.
cantrip is that as well.
Yeah, I was
I-
like,
But the sick
might
thing
as
about that
well.
is if you level up in magic, like it gets better. You know what I'm saying?
That too,
So
but
it's
it's like I feel like we use that all the time. So
Yeah, I've been using it so much.
You
So
might
like,
as well.
like
I picked up
twice
a-
the power.
twice
It can't
power.
hurt.
I picked up a feat. Also.
Oh fuck yeah! You're,
Yeah.
you're acting, right?
Yeah, actor. So I can like mimic anybody's voice.
He can.
Oh, I love that one.
That's
I
a
love
good
that
one.
fucking
Yeah,
one.
that's a
Yes.
cool one.
That seems like
I'm glad you
something
went
that
with
the
that.
arcane trickster
Or,
would do.
or the sound of
Yeah,
an
well,
animal.
there's a whole backstory with my sister who's like basically like me except charismatic, and like that would be her.
Yeah, but sorry I wasn't able to read that. I have no idea where the drive went.
I want to read the backstory.
Yeah, it's all good. I just sent it to you like today.
Good,
So,
cool.
I totally like kept slipping my mind into it. I was like, oh yeah. I guess
Yeah,
so.
it'll like come up in like 2 days. I'll like find the drive.
Nothing like too huge
Oh.
in it that matters for the current mission. So.
It does though.
It matters going on, but like it's all good.
Let's do this, man. I'm fucking
Yeah,
ready.
I'm ready
I
too.
want to play this.
So
Yeah, I'm
everybody
ready.
roll.
D20?
Yeah. When are you guys good till tonight? Ready?
I have nothing.
don't
I'm
know.
really here. I'm pretty awake.
I mean, I'm good going till 11. If you guys had it in you to go a bit longer, we did start a little bit later. I would probably be okay with hanging around. I do have to get up at like 5. Well, no. I need to get up at like 6.
Midnight's my cap.
So yeah, I would
Yeah,
say
midnight
midnight's the
sounds
cap. If anybody's starting to get weary, just give me like a little like thumbs up and I'll kind of like,
I have
We'll
no
start to
problem.
wrap- we'll start to wrap it
whenever,
up.
whenever you guys want, and I'm gonna be up at night.
yeah.
Feet.
I just got
I'll run.
a
I'll see how I
pepper.
feel.
Like this was just like on someone's plate, and it was like
And then
on
Dane
the
will
tray.
see you
So
soon.
back and like, yeah, fucking serrano peppers.
Yeah,
Probably
right.
right near
I
the
love
mojo.
them. They're my favorite pepper.
I was also telling them I think we should start thinking about running away from Davos if we think we have to.
I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm super down with
Just
this.
a little PSA, I think.
I did not like
Yeah.
that one with the wolf. I did
Yeah,
not enjoy
that
that.
guy-
I didn't even get fucked. I did not. I just didn't like it.
Dude, I was ready to run. I was ready to run away, dude. I was like
this
one
is
turn
gonna be
away.
Such a stupid death for me.
Because yeah, dude, I was like away
So
from the
stupid.
main battle, so I was like ready to start. And you, yeah, you were already there, I think.
You were already
I was like, yeah, I was
You're like,
ready.
no, I'm just getting some range.
I was gonna
Yeah.
dash in and make a hit, but yeah.
Okay, so how do I roll for health again, Tech?
What is the dice? What's your hit dice?
Should be on that first page, I believe.
What
In the
outline?
middle.
I'll play Cecil until he's
Oh,
done.
D10.
Roll a d10 and add your Constitution
The
modifier.
best.
No, that was it. Yeah. What was that?
Oh, I didn't even roll. I didn't do a real roll. I was just doing like
yeah,
a.
that's it. Go ahead and roll that.
I was just
Or
doing a
whatever.
random roll.
Was it a 10?
I honestly didn't even look. I
It's
just.
fine. Yeah, no, I get it. What's your Constitution
Two.
You guys are a bit ragged right now too, aren't you?
Yeah,
My Constitution
I was
is.
trying to convince us to take a rest. But, fucking, what's her name? Fucking,
I've got half
Yes.
health with blows.
I like to get.
This is the 10, right?
Oh,
Is it
yeah, I
10?
do need to fucking
I got.
get it.
Is this a 9 or a 6?
Where's the line?
Dude, I think it should be like in Diablo where when you
Mine
level
goes
up
down.
you get full health and monos.
So you got
That's
6
sweet
plus
too,
2.
yeah.
8.
Did you play Diablo 3 ever?
I never actually touched it. I
Uh,
played a ton of
no,
Diablo 2.
yeah, dude, I
So,
fucking, yeah, 2, I never played 3, but 2,
Yeah.
Why don't you?
Diablo
Way
2
too
is my
many hours.
shit.
yeah, dude, when I was,
Yeah,
You
What's
could
the
like
game?
take the sheet out
when I was
actually
in the
and like
military,
scratch out
like
the
on
little
the
one.
submarine I was stationed
put
on,
the
we
new
all,
number.
like, one day had, like,
It's
a
your
copy of Diablo 3
temporary-
that was
it's your
pirated,
current
so we
hit
gave it
points
to,
that go
like,
in the
a
big
group of us, and we were playing, like, I think, like, 6-player Diablo 2. Like, just,
It's
like,
so
campaigns
weird,
and
at
shit, like, with
39.
each other.
This
It
That's
was
what
so
you're at now?
fucking sick,
Total?
yeah.
Yeah, it's just like 39.
But-
Why not 40?
I don't think we ever got
Run
past
rolls.
the second world. No, we got to the desert. Yeah, the second
Yeah, the little bit of like OCD.
The
I
desert
know, I'm just like, I want to be at 40.
I don't know.
There's been so
You could
many
be
hours that I
35.
just recorded.
Yeah.
Nah,
Some of the
just
worlds-
round up, you know?
I feel like the
This
desert
whole
world
game rounds down.
Round
gets
up.
like a
That's the sad
little
thing.
dry at times, and like the beginning of the jungle world gets shitty.
39.
But I like the expansion world, the ice, like the
Yeah, the
mountains.
beginning of the third one there blows, yeah.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
feel
Fourth
like
is like
you're
fairly
out.
fun. It's just really hard, but fairly
Did you ever
fun.
play 1?
What?
Diablo 1?
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
played also back in the day. I
Yeah.
played a ton of that.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking Diablo 1, dude. I remember playing that,
That is
as
like
a kid.
literally a dungeon. Like there's one dungeon. Just go down.
So much nostalgia
Yeah.
for that right there.
Yeah.
I remember like going in the dungeon with like all of the skeletons. There's like 100
Yeah.
fucking skeletons, and like being like a little kid playing it.
Yeah.
You'd be like, ah! And, like ran out of the room.
Yeah.
Like, oh my
Yeah.
god! Diablo 1 is hard though.
It was hard.
Diablo 2
Yeah, I mean,
is still like
I
one
don't
of the
know.
better games that
I think so too, dude.
Yeah, Diablo 2 is more
like they still
playable,
haven't made
but
Yeah.
a game like that.
yeah, I don't know. Diablo
Just-
1's pretty easy.
it's really
Maybe
satisfying.
something to do.
It was super sad. The mechanics were super cool. Like the characters.
It was like
not the characters.
rewarding.
Like not called characters though. They're
The classes.
The classes.
druid,
Yeah, they're
there's-
super sweet. Dude.
I really like the necromancer. That was my shit.
I tried to do necromancer twice I think, and both times like I couldn't get the hang of it.
Oh, yeah.
The sorceress I got the hang of. The barbarian was like my first character, and that one. I mean, it's just like
Yeah, dope
everyone-
classes in that game.
Everyone loves
Dope
the fucking
classes.
Amazon, the teleporting Amazon.
I never
shit.
got. Yeah, I never
Yeah,
got
those
these
fucking
things.
Amazons, like, people would like get really good at them online. They were just like
They were-
so
that was
retarded.
the online
Like that was
shit.
so funny. The sorceress and the Amazon. Were,
I
like,
fucking hate
the most
people
retarded.
online
Yeah.
with the Amazons.
And then like the one thing with the paladin, the fucking hammer is so funny.
The paladin. I like barbarian, but the fucking whirlwind shit.
I like.
Fuck people up.
Yeah, I like using barbarian. Like barbarian
That
had
is
a
pretty
skill
like
called jump,
solid knock.
so they could jump to anywhere on the map. Like pretty much like teleport, but like they would jump, they would teleport and then attack at the same time, and they get like a bonus to their attack.
Yeah, the druid.
Yeah, there should be like some moves like that, you know, you should like adapt some of those moves. Like, there were some pretty cool moves.
Is that a little bit familiar?
I was trying to get him to
Does
play
anybody know what the
good
song is?
music, because the music was so fucking good.
Is it just me?
I don't know.
Those are
Tales from the Crypt?
Oh my god. I know the show, but I don't think
Yeah, I've watched very few.
What are we rolling? What do you want to roll?
So I want everybody to roll a d20.
We rolled it last time.
Okay.
Here, roll stuff.
12.
I got a 9. Cecil got an 11.
Plus 5 because you went last time.
I got a 17.
It's my roll. You got 17, 16. Yep.
I got 9. Cecil got 11.
Alright, you were gonna run us through a summary of what happened last time. Whenever you were ready.
Why him?
Because the rolls roll.
So last time we were at the gates of Barovia.
Let me show you guys a couple pictures here. It all started with this guy.
And I'll start with that guy.
This guy here.
He,
You gave me so many tips.
I actually forgot about that guy.
I couldn't be happy.
But now that I remember him, yeah, he gave us a ride to Barovia from Hillsfar,
Which sucked.
and we were going to Barovia because we got a letter from the Riddle Master saying that they needed help. So we went to Barovia and we met that old guy, and he gave us a ride to the gates, and he told us about the legends of what's going on there. And when we got to the gates, we found another letter saying to keep out of Barovia because there's a vampire there. We pretty much ignored the letter though.
Yeah.
Went into the gates, they closed behind us magically.
In our defense, there wasn't much better option.
There wasn't much of an option.
We were
Yeah.
kind of feeling weird. We were in a weird place. Fuck.
Yeah.
There you still yeah.
You can. Yeah. And
Where's on camera?
The whiteboard, basically.
Dude, Rex, are you even on camera when you sit down?
Yeah.
No, well, barely.
so it led us through a forest, a very narrow path through the forest, and we heard some howling while we were going through. We kind of we were aware of it, but we didn't do anything about it. So we kept going and going and going. When we finally got out, we got to a clearing, and to the southwest there was a river, and down the path there was a village that we assumed to be empty.
So you guys, yeah, the forest.
So we went to the river first. I don't remember why. I think it had something to do with Cecil.
I think we just wanted water. I think
I
I
wanted
mentioned
water.
river, and you guys were like, "Where
Water,
water?"
yeah. We went there and we had some water. Cecil took a dip, and then we started heading towards
The
the
city
village
where you
but
met.
we got ambushed by a pack of wolves and a dire wolf. Our initial plan was to attack the dire wolf. We were gonna hit a anti-gravity potion using Mage Hand from Darmaki.
Yeah. Only gotta mention it because it was such a cool
It was such a cool plan.
It was a great plan.
Yeah,
I really
it was a
still
plan.
wish it worked.
Yeah. But he rolled a 1, which
I rolled a fucking one.
yeah happens. So we kind of kept attacking the dire wolf after that. We should have changed plans really. We kept attacking the dire wolf, and we kind of got fucked up by the wolves. They took a piece of Cecil's hair and Olmec's hair, and they fled. Obviously, knowing that they were, that we were superior, obviously. Just kidding, they're about to fuck us up. So we went to the village. We met 2 kids who wanted us to go to this house. I forgot the details about it, but we passed on them.
Yeah, they were telling us all this shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's
You guys are pretty
our
clever.
parents' house, and like, and I was like, dude, these are fucking
Yeah.
ghost kids. Don't listen. They're trying to
Totally checked it
haunted
out.
house. The doors are gonna close, and they're like, oh, all this shit. There's freaking. Their parents are there, and we trapped this like beast that's in it. I'm like, why is it in your basement?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, everyone left a week ago because the beast is so scary. I'm like, but it's in your basement. You've been here for like a week. Like,
So we ignored them. We went
anyway.
to the local tavern. There we met the burgomaster's son.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it was a Sunday.
Whose
The
name-
blood on the vine tower.
Blood on the Vine
Tavern.
Tavern.
That's where we.
This place.
His name was. I don't believe
I
I.
don't know. I'm gonna make some of this stuff this summer. I have all the thoughts for it.
Ismark.
Ismark.
Is that avocado?
Ismark Coliano.
No.
Ismark
Green
the
sauce,
Lesser.
though.
Yeah.
Ismark the Lesser. I took offense to that name.
He did as
It was
well.
mainly just green
Yeah,
sauce,
from what I
and
remember,
tomatillos,
somebody called him
cilantro,
that. He didn't really
onion,
appreciate that.
and
I told him not to take that shit from
jalapenos.
people.
I don't think he wants to.
Yeah, I told him don't take that.
I
shit.
like when we
Really
went
good, but I feel like a little
to his
bit
house.
Yeah.
Who said it? Somebody
To give
called
it that
them.
like
I did.
texture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
yeah,
a
you
little
did,
bit.
yeah.
So
I
good.
didn't
like that.
So we went to his house. Apparently his sister is
Well, like,
being
maybe one thing that is-
seduced by the vampire Count. I don't know if he's a count. Is Strahd? His name's Strahd?
Yeah, you've heard mention
Yeah.
of a devil
Yeah.
named Strahd.
And the sister, we're about to lead the sister away. First, we're gonna bury their father who sent the letter to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we're about to go to the church to bury the body.
So yeah, right now you guys are.
That's where we're heading. We're on the top of the hill, right at the mansion.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna help out.
Let's see here. So
Well,
this
like,
is
this sounds like great.
this is Ismark.
Bless her.
Best picture I can find of Ismark.
This dope.
And then this is Irina Koliana.
Oh, sweet sword.
Dude, she is the shit.
Yeah, she is a shit. She's a pretty cool chick.
Yeah, sweet sword.
Right now she's not wearing plate when you met her, but she is wearing that like reddish tunic
That thing.
with like the things that are underneath
You should
it.
charm her to do dirty things too.
That's not part of my character. But I'll
We
try.
should still try.
So yeah, so basically
use it to your advantage, man.
you guys started up here on the right. You stopped at the big ass gates with the two headless statues on each side. You headed out of the forest, went down to the river, got into a wolf battle right about here on your way back to the road, and then continued on your road to Barovia. Barovia.
God, that is so convenient. Look at that.
Yeah, it's a huge map. I cropped out the part that you guys have seen.
Like you can pretty much see if you're in that clearing, all of that. That makes sense.
Yeah,
So we're in
yeah.
the village right now?
Yeah, you guys were at the
Yeah.
top of the hill, and then it was just bam below you. In fact, I've got a picture to show for that as well. That'd be pretty cool. What was your question? Yeah, you're in the village of Barovia. You stopped by in the tavern, that picture I showed you. And then you met Ismark. You went up to.
Oh, nice, thanks.
So this is like the land of Barovia, and this is the village that shares the name. And it's not even that big of a thing. So it's like,
I was imagining it to
that's
be
the
really
type of
big.
place this is. You know, it's different.
Because like there was this crazy. I remember that picture you showed us. Like
It's a weird place, and I don't like it.
Yeah,
too
so the
much.
gates were just right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you passed through. You guys were in the forest for a while.
Okay.
And then you guys came out, and there was just this land in front of you that you can see.
Old village world.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So you guys are now at the burgomaster's mansion. It's probably about. It's like later on in the day. It's starting. It's not getting quite into early evening yet. You probably have about 5 hours of sunlight left. You guys entered where you heard Ismark and Irina talk a little bit about what they were going to do. He wants to take her to safety. That seems to be the only thing on his mind. Where the only thing on her mind right now is properly caring for her father, which is starting to stink up one of the back rooms because they haven't done anything with him for a few days now. No, he's actually been dead for I think a week. So they need somebody to help them bring the casket because it's just 2 of them. It's kind of a crappy casket made out of what looks like the headboard of a bed. There's some doors. You know, they made it obviously out of things they found inside the house. They've been a little bit too good that you know about. And now you guys are in the house, and yeah, you guys have some options. And the last thing that happened was Irina was conversing with Cecil, where he said something along the lines of, you know, we need to go soon if there's a possibility of this creature, this devil visiting again. And she was insistent upon to bury the body first. So you guys are now in that mansion. It's a, as you guys probably remember, it's a pretty crappy mansion. I mean, it looked like it was once very beautiful.
I just have the weirdest feeling that there's no escaping something really bad about to happen.
Why do we need to bury it tonight? I say,
Let's bury it tonight.
tonight. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Let's just do it, okay?
We don't need to. We can bury it tomorrow if you
Let's
want.
bury it. We need rest.
Yeah, we're all a little wounded.
Yeah,
I am just
Okay.
I very much want to be assistant to Marathi as soon as possible. The longer we stay in the city, the less safe.
Look, you guys can go rest. If you want to, I'll help you bury the body because it's already been sitting there rotting. We shouldn't just let
Yeah, it's a dishonor.
this person-
You know, it's been a.
Yeah.
We don't want to let it sit in the mansion too. It's just rough.
But let's go do it.
So we can bury it and then take a rest?
Sure.
Okay.
I think we should just bury it.
All
and
of
get
us
done with
really
that.
won't take very long.
That's the lady's wish. And I
Have
feel
some
like
respect for these people,
we
man.
need-
Look what they're going through here.
they're allowing us
Look
to
at
come
something
into their
different.
home. I feel like we can go and help them.
Yeah, we can go out of our way to fucking do this. Which is
Sure.
Alright. Well, I guess let's go. We should bury the body then.
I mean,
Okay, well, we're going to need some help taking it. Irina and I, we can get one side, but we're going to need to just try to carry it to the city.
We got 5 hours
the
to do this,
city.
right?
Through the streets. We have to make it to the other side of town. Up on the hill, you see that there is a church, and there is an old man there, an old priest. His name is Domovich. He may be able to help us with our last rites and have us perform this ceremony, where we could quickly be on our way out.
well,
Welcome. We just started. We like literally just started. Did you send me a message?
I did.
I didn't look at it yet. I see it though.
I just said I was on my way.
Okay.
Were you looking at my
so before we depart,
Yeah.
would we be able to? Do you have any first aid kits or health kits that we could give to our friends? So that they're not in the greatest shape. We got in this fight with these wolves and they kind of fucked us all up. So if you can provide us with some
He
healing.
nods as if he that makes a lot of sense. I know the wolves well.
What do you know about the wolves?
I know that they follow the devil's Strahd.
They
Yeah.
all, they,
Yeah, true enough.
Our
what do you
bad guy.
mean they took our friend's hair?
Yeah.
So that
Yeah, that is not surprising.
does your friend want that?
Is that a joke?
We try to make life what we can around here. It's all about the
I
dogs. I do have my
I
friends
slap his butt.
I've actually
And I
been.
say, that's a good one.
Because he's right there.
Is
He's
there-
that height.
Yeah.
He kind of like accepts it. You see him right off the bat look a little flustered, but then he kind of like takes in your short stature and just waves it off.
Is there any
Character.
is there any wolf breeders in these parts? I'd like to seek to find a dire wolf.
There were a few things left in the town of Ethiopia. A few people who have
No,
not fled
I'm cool.
from the terror that we endured night by night.
Where?
The only people left in town, I would say,
He
are
came in with
the
my
Vistani that run the tavern where we met.
Drinking bitch. School sessions.
Bildras Mercantile. He runs a small shop in town.
Just started.
And there's not much in town, to be honest.
No man.
Well, would there be?
Yeah.
Would we be able to stop by the shop on our way
No, it's
to
not.
bring
You think so?
your father's?
I think leaving it out is a bad
I
idea.
cannot. We must
It's a
get.
dead
If we
body.
are to leave with the body, we
And we
must
have
get
time
straight there.
before it gets
I am
started.
afraid that we may see have unforeseen trouble getting the body there if we linger for too long.
Let's go do
Okay.
it. Let's go do it.
Well,
My father, the
What
previous
about
burgomaster, was much loved by those who were still in this village.
Will they help? Can they help? Maybe like get a cart from them?
There aren't many people left in this village.
Our party
So,
had
like,
a history
so
of
you're
lingering,
talking
so we
to
should
like
make
last
haste to
rites?
this
Yes,
Is
right
there-
now.
Let's
is
do it.
there-
Let's
is
We're
there
going. Let's go.
Anything that we could have to aid my friends for their health, though.
Unfortunately, we don't even have clean water.
Let's go to the church. The priest.
We
So,
get
yeah,
our
maybe the
food and
future
our
one.
drink from the tavern, and any healing done would probably be done by Donovich, the priest.
Let's go.
Let's
Let's
go.
do it.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's just do it.
Let's go. Let's go.
I sit on the casket.
Trains are leaving.
You sit on the
Yeah.
casket. Okay, as everybody's like going to pick it up, you kind of plop yourself on top, and you can see Irina is a little bit like perturbed by this. She kind of shrugs it off.
What are you? What the fuck are you?
I can't. I'm
Get the fuck off this shit.
I sigh and I jump off and I put a hand on the casket.
I don't even know about you sometimes.
Alright,
Right.
we must,
I
we
like
must make
this.
haste. So
Let's
he
go.
opens up the
Leave it.
doors, and you guys start to get the casket out down the steps as you guys try to navigate the unsure footing of the front yard. As you guys get to the gates, the rusted, battered gates that exit the Burgomaster's mansion area, this huge gust of wind blows. And where it was a really dark, very foggy day. Again, just like usually since you've gotten here, the sun does not shine through the clouds.
Yeah.
It's gray, it's cold, and there's a
Vacation
mist.
land.
There's a mist, probably about as tall as Bell is, just sitting over most of the village and most of the city. You can also see this mist lying low from the low-hanging clouds blotting out the top of the mountain in front of you. This gusts air up, and you can see most of the fog in the village move around with this huge gust of air that actually blows all of your clothes back and kind of makes you almost drop the casket as you're walking out. And as you're watching, the clouds above the village kind of start to part way a little bit, and you see above you the giant looming visage of a castle sitting above the town. A huge, dark-looking castle that sits upon a pillar of stone that's got to be at least 1,000 feet tall.
Wow.
Yeah. So you guys continue to travel through the city towards the church.
What is this place?
Um,
I mean, what was this place?
Oh, here's this for you guys.
Bam.
1,000 feet is a lot.
Castle.
That is.
Oh, that's without. Okay.
That's as big as anything I've seen.
Looming
man.
above the city, like right behind. You guys are going. The church is up
That is
here.
big. I don't know if
Behind
I've
the
seen
church,
anything as
boom!
big as that.
It just grows up into the clouds.
Like
It's just
normal
huge.
people
Looks
do
like
not
someone's
build
compensating for
castles.
something.
Like,
Jeez, Strahd.
yeah, that is not normal.
All right, so you guys continue to walk down towards the church. You see all the battered houses, and you hear again this familiar noise that you guys haven't heard since you got into the mansion. This terrible, sad, mournful crying that floats through the streets and colors your thoughts with sadness. You guys are a lot closer to whatever building it's coming from now, but you guys can just hear. That's like the only thing you hear.
Shut
other than
up!
what's going on.
I fucking hate this place.
Do I, using my divine sense, can I sense anything strange about this wailing?
Not using your divine sense, nothing seems off about that, but just focusing on it, you can tell that it sounds like somebody is very, very, very sad. So eventually,
I kind of nod to
You nod to it?
it.
Like you're getting into the rhythm of the...
It's like, oh yeah, that's a groovy jam. Grooving. We're you know,
so you guys are going through
Moving
these
to the
streets,
rhythm.
pretty crappy looking
feeling the
streets.
sunshine,
Picture here for you.
having a good old time. Fly mamacitas everywhere. This is the good place, right?
So this is basically what your march
This is vacation
There's-
land. I want to live here.
This is what your march through Barovia looks like right now. You've got the church at the end that you guys are going towards. So eventually, after going through Barovia, you get yourself to this church on the hill in the distance. Through the talking and the conversing, and since you've been at the mansion, I'd say, and then getting here with this really heavy casket, it's probably been an hour. I'd say you guys probably have about 4 hours left in daylight.
Okay.
Pretty good. Okay. It's heavy. It was very heavy. It was made with like some heavy doors and
We're doing all
it was
the
hard.
lifting, guys. Come on.
It was a little bit difficult to get through the city. So eventually you come to the chapel gates, which again are battered and torn, and nothing really around here looks like it's in very good condition. The entire chapel is in shambles. It's got like scorch marks on the outside. It's got, you know, pretty much all of the crappy things that made all the rest of the house is derelict. And from inside the front door, you can hear what sounds like chanting. It sounds like somebody is maybe saying a prayer.
I don't end
over again.
chanting.
So you hop off the casket, start chanting,
Yeah.
walk up.
You have another prayer.
What are you doing?
The front door is
I
closed.
like music. I dig music.
It's
So-
not music, it's religion.
Ismark
Jesus.
says it should be okay if we leave casket here for now. We can go inside and converse with Donovan. Hopefully that he is free at the
Fucking
moment.
sacrifices.
So what do you guys do?
Sure, let's
walk
go
inside.
talk to Donovic.
So Donovic is the priest that's supposedly.
Yeah, yeah.
So you
let's
guys
make
I
haste.
say lead the
enter
way.
the church. You see that there are broken pews littering dusty floors. There's dozens of candles mounted in candles and candlesticks and candelabras in every corner, in what almost looks like an attempt to fervently get rid of every shadow in the room. At the far end of the church sits a clawed and scarred altar, behind which kneels a priest in soiled vestments. Next to him hangs a long, thick rope that stretches up into the bell tower. As you enter, you hear a shriek. Father! I'm starving! Father! Coming from somewhere beneath the church.
The fuck was that?
Who is that? I do not know, but it sounded like Dor, the priest's son.
Dorm?
Dor.
Why do we need to talk to the priest again?
Well, now I am a little bit more weary of it, of course. I think I might stay out together with Elena. We need the priest to do the last rites and help us with our
Let's do
ceremony
the last rites.
before we can leave. Elena won't let us leave without it.
Let's do it.
What's
Let's
the
go.
priest's
Yeah.
name?
You didn't know that this guy right here used to be a priest? I'm gonna roll deception.
He used to be a priest.
Yes, it was before I turned to my dark ways. But
You
I
were a
still,
priest?
the goddess Lyra still flows her divinity through me to commit righteous acts upon this world. I am still imbued with the priesthood.
Yeah, go
Roll
ahead
deception.
and roll deception.
Fucking 5
That's 9.
plus.
Can I assist him?
Oh wait! That was one of my level up skill points, deception. It's +3, but I was gonna make it +4.
Okay. Okay, so what does that?
So 5 plus 4 is 9.
But since I was talking with it, can I have him roll his advantage?
Yeah, you can roll one more time, see if you get a higher roll.
Advantage,
You
yeah.
get advantage on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Do you have proficiency in deception?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do.
That's a
Nice.
15, baby.
Plus-
Okay, cool.
plus
Um,
4.
19.
It's like
Yeah.
19.
Ismark says to you, "That is good to know that we have a holy man nearby. We have come all this way, and you can ask Irina
I
if she
mean, we
would
have come all
rather-
this way, but we're in a holy place now.
Yes,
So your father would have wanted that at
yes.
the very least.
Yes, we would want to put him to rest. So we will have to, unfortunately, still. This is not our property. If we are to dig a new grave here, then we must at least let the priest know.
Yeah, let's ask him.
All right,
We'll ask
so
him.
Hell!
you ask
I
him.
mean, it's a
since he
little
likes
bit
you,
disrespectful
like, yo,
to, but
hey,
I mean,
man.
what if we
I don't
find
know if
another
he likes me.
body?
We'll see.
Well, you're well, maybe because you're a priest.
Yeah, I'm a priest.
I think that it is going to help me know that you're a priest. I'm very glad to hear that. But for the sake of this venture here, we should respect the priest and his holy chapel.
Of course, of course. It's
You,
only
of
natural.
course, would understand.
You're right.
Yes, of
Yes.
course. All right. So,
Well, this may still give us some kind of advantage.
Just tell me you handle this quickly because we have like 4 hours left.
so you guys are all standing in the doorway to the chapel. There's the priest at the end, and inside at the very end of the other side of the building behind the altar. Still, he hasn't really noticed you guys or looked up or anything like that. He's still just fervently praying.
I knock on the door.
The door's open. I think you guys kind of pushed it open
That's alright.
on the side. Okay, so you bump.
Yeah.
You don't see any response from him. He's still just kind of like, you see like this man just fervently praying up against some kind of altar. Doesn't even look up.
I'll look at Thovin. Kind of like,
Yeah.
kind of nudge him a little bit. Kind of like give him a look like, you diffuse the situation.
He looks at you guys and goes, "Did you hear that? am I crazy? Are we not talking about this? Did you guys not hear that? Then what was that? What was that noise? I'm not going in first.
I'll go in.
Yeah, how about I watch
Which
you
guy
back?
goes in
'Cause
first?
if I go down,
What happened to avoiding situations?
if I go down, I ain't hearing any of you, unfortunately.
Situations.
Yeah, we definitely heard that, but can we take care of Baron, the father?
Yeah, okay.
Let's think about that
Let's
later.
walk up.
Will
let's walk
somebody
up.
at least go get some shovels from this guy?
I'll go up to him. I'll walk up.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll go
Okay,
with
so
him.
you
We'll
understood.
go together.
We'll go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you step inside. You're you know the it's a little bit hot from all the candles that are burning. You walk down the hallway and these like slaps on the marble floor that echo throughout the room, and you make your way up to the altar where he still doesn't look up. He's just
Wait, who has like legendary charisma? Don't you have like?
I have super decent.
Who does?
Yeah, you do.
Who does?
And you do too,
Mine
right?
is like
Oh, yeah.
Mine is like 13.
Yeah, you got 16 too.
Yeah.
So
But
one,
you're
one
pretty-
of you should
what's
be
your-
reading.
Okay.
Mine's like
What's his
I,
name?
but it's not great.
The
13.
priest?
Okay, yeah, sure. We can go together. He likes you because you're a priest, and then I can do
Yeah, and you can help me.
Yeah.
Father Donovic?
Or,
Hello, Father Dominic.
what is it?
We just want. Can we bury somebody?
Excuse
We have the
us for
burgomaster.
excuse
Here,
us.
So this man looks up and he looks terrible right now. He looks like he's been crying. He's looks like he hasn't slept in days. There are huge bags under his eyes. He looks very weary at the moment. And he says, "What? What are you?
Are you alright?
I'm sorry, child.
Oh, wait, wait,
I
stop.
haven't
Chill,
been
man.
able to sleep for
Ex-
seems like weeks.
Excuse us, Father.
What can I do for you, children?"
We only want to bury a poor
Oh,
We
unfortunate
wish
soul.
the services of your land, sir.
My God, there's nothing that I can do for you. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
We'll do it.
We only want to bury
Sorry.
we only want to bury the body of a poor
What seems to
unfortunate
ail you,
departed
old
soul.
timer?
Oh, it is from somewhere in the church. You hear it again.
Is that why you're sad?
What?
Alright, let's
Is that
just
why
tell
you
him
are
that
yelling?
it's fine and
My
Yeah,
poor
let's
son.
just go back.
My poor
let's just take the
son.
shovel.
Alright,
He's a father
let's
to
go back
do,
and
but to protect his boy.
So let's
Oh,
just dig up the grave.
Yeah, let's
Where-
just go.
Alright, let's just get some shovels. Sorry about your son.
Hey, old timer.
We're the worst party ever.
No, you guys are great. Go keep going then. You have
Hold on,
to.
hold on.
You can't
Let's
just
roll with it. Let's
you
roll
can't
with
just
it.
get shovels.
So-
You find shovels.
So,
Do you have any shovels?
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you. This sucks.
What do you?
hey man, you need a glass of water. You got some water around
Yes,
here I can
yes.
get you? Yeah.
Yes, water would be
Let me
great.
get you some water. Show me where I can get this glass of water.
I don't even have water.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Give me a moment to
Yeah,
collect my thoughts.
let's take a moment. Yeah, let's take a moment.
I haven't had visitors for a while.
It's been rough, huh?
I wonder why.
I do great. It's good.
It's really good.
Look, we really mean you no harm or trouble. We really didn't come here to ask anything of you. In fact, we only wish to make certain that there was room in your grave heart for one more body.
My body. What body?
The king's body.
Yeah,
The
Burgomaster.
burgomaster's
Burgomaster's
body.
body.
You see,
He's
this
been-
is the daughter,
he's
and
been-
here's the son
He's
of
been
the burgomaster.
He's been dead for a week. They
And at this point, he kind of looks past you, and he sees Ismark, and he goes, "Ismark, my boy, is this true? Is your father dead? I'm so sorry."
And man, this is the box right here.
He's walking up behind you guys, and he goes, "Yes, father, unfortunately, he passed away about a week ago."
his heart could not stand the stress. And he starts to cry again. He goes, oh, his mom. Oh, we are all damned and cursed by this Rand. I am so sorry. Where is Irina? Is she okay?
She's here. She's
And-
here with us.
He goes, yes, Father. She is fine for now, but we leave for Varas very soon. We are going to need your assistance in the last rites for my father. He goes, oh, but where is he? We brought him. He is outside the church right now. Oh, unfortunately, my son, I do not think I am in the right mindset to even remember the ritual at the moment. I am very sorry, very, very sorry. He goes, well,
It is of no matter. I can perform the last rites.
It's a priest.
Alright, Williams, is that alright, Danovic, if we use your plot of land while you are unable to help us, maybe we can just use the graveyard. And he goes, oh no, that should be alright, son, that should be alright. I have some shovels, but I think I left them in the basement.
Oh, the basement.
What's some?
Can you
I
come
say
with
nose
us?
goes.
Can you
That's
come with
Cecil's-
us?
Cecil's on it.
Nose goes. It's a Segan thing. Sorry.
The Segan.
He says I will not go down there.
Ah, of course.
You're the
Come on.
biggest. You should go
What's down there?
My son.
Oh, that's
Why
fine.
is he so upset?
Oh my god.
Teenager?
Of course.
What
Teenager?
is wrong
A
with your
little,
son? Why is he in the
more
basement?
than a year ago. My son, he left for the castle with a wizard dressed in black who came and rallied the townsfolk against the devil's throne.
Nice.
By all accounts, they were all killed at the gates,
That sucks.
including my son, who returned 2 weeks later. But he was not right.
He died, and they came back?
I do not know what is wrong with him, but something is
Is
wrong
he
with my
dangerous?
son. He is very dangerous.
Okay, hold
He's
on.
in the
So how
basement.
big is the basement?
Unfortunately, I had to lock him in the dangers, but he's my son.
How,
I
how,
cannot
wait,
kill him.
how big is this basement?
The same size as the chapel, about. It's a good, pretty good room. It's just one room.
Which DM, how big is that?
60 by 40 feet.
Can you heal us? We can take care of this if you can do something to.
Okay, how can we get into the basement?
Yeah, we.
Yeah, let's try
It
not
says
to.
there is a door in one of the rooms, in one of the side rooms, and he points off towards like the hallway you walked down had 4 doors, each one leading into a different room down the hallway until you got to the main chapel room. And he gestures towards one of the doors and he says, there is a chain in there. You just take the door down the stairs. Unfortunately, I lost the key to the lock.
How do you know where the shovels? Do you have any idea where the shovels are in the room?
Do we have any other
Should
things
just
to
be
dig a
there.
hole with
We can-
other than
We
shovels?
can
Like
go to
we're,
the general
we're a
store.
bunch of magical
Why don't we
fucking
just?
warriors.
Why don't we just freaking find something else? Yeah.
Why don't we go to
I
the
feel
general
like we could-
store?
I was thinking maybe I could use my
we
mage hand to just
walked
go
for
in
like
there
an
real
hour to
quick,
get here, dude.
but it's too big to
How
guarantee
long you
that
been
I can
walking?
find
Yeah.
An
it.
hour.
You walked an hour to get here.
Okay.
It's a heavy casket.
Yeah.
Can we just
Stupid.
There has to be some shovels
There's
around.
got to be something we can put something together to fucking dig with.
Yeah.
Come on, we've got to be this resourceful.
Or we search, we search the outside perimeter for shovels.
Yeah, wait. So is there just a freaking chapel and nothing else around?
There's a chapel, well, where you guys are right now, it's a chapel with a big graveyard behind it.
And that's basically all there is for like a minute.
No, it's close by, right?
Why don't
Isn't
we
it at the edge of
look
town?
around and see if there's already some plots that have been digging up?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a graveyard.
That's a solid idea. Or and if not, like just find any tools or implements in this.
That
Yeah,
too.
let's split up.
But we
Let's
can
have
at least
let's have a
go-
couple
Yeah,
people go check out the
Yeah, I
graveyard.
like this. We've
Let's
got
have a
enough.
couple people go check out the basement,
We've
see
got
what we can do.
6 in our party without
No.
these
I'll go to
these
the
good
basement.
people here.
I'm going to the
So
basement.
we can do 3 on 3.
That's fine.
I have an
Tavern,
idea.
I'll like the
I'll go
check out
into
the
the
basement.
basement,
I have an
'cause I got
idea.
the mage hand.
I
Okay.
have an idea. You can talk to animals.
Yeah.
I can call rats.
Okay.
I can call rats over to our area and see what they know.
But I can only talk to one animal at a time.
That's okay though.
So you guys started at the
That's a
mansion.
pretty smart.
You guys
thing
are
to
now
run or something.
at the chapel.
It took us an hour.
It did.
Why don't we call some rats and
It's-
ask them?
you guys are
just tell me
carrying,
what you want me to ask.
a
and I'll
casket
communicate to them.
with a man in it,
like just
made out of a huge headboard of a bed, 3 like big ass boxes. Like you guys needed like all your strength. Probably took a couple more rests.
And it was really awkward.
But who's to say rats even know what a shovel is?
I mean, rats would.
Look how big the yard is for the church, though. There's gonna be something out there.
Oh yeah,
Rats
go,
get
yeah,
around,
let's go
you know.
search the yard.
I think that at least having some people go to the basement might be.
I don't want to split up. There's a dangerous thing down there.
At the basement only. I only say the basement. No, we don't split up and go there.
Okay, let's examine the yard first. If we need to, I
Alright,
will leave.
let's stay here and examine the yard and see what we can dig up.
I'm trying to avoid the encounters for now.
What is everyone's health right now?
Not good.
I'm at half health.
23 out of 30.
I'm
I got hit last time.
Hey, feed your son, dude.
Dude, I think he's been done it for like a year.
Yeah, I have 15.
A year? Have
My
you ever
son,
fed him?
Damn.
He screams night and day.
Have you ever fed him?
Feed him what? He only
He's been alive for a year.
I
Wait,
would
wait.
not call that a lie.
What?
Yeah, I don't think his son's normal. Okay.
So you've tried, but he doesn't take any like bread.
I
You think
cannot. He came when he arrived that night. He returned. You see him kind of like start to cry a little bit. He attempted to kill me, and I was able to
He's a
trap
cannibal?
him. I was able to trap him into the.
But you
He
survived.
did attempt to bite me, but he was not able to. I locked him in the church, hopefully,
strong can
Well,
hoping
guys,
that
that is
he,
obviously a malicious spirit. Or
hoping
something.
that he would
It's
calm
not a
down. But he didn't, and he has been screaming night and day. Whatever he is unholy, and my praying has been able to do nothing.
My whole deal is vanquishing evil, so I kind of want to take care of this business for you.
But
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 you
there's
have-
all of us
yeah,
should
I'm
probably be
happy.
there, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, especially
We
if
want to
we're
have all
I
our
think we
resources.
can take him
if
down. I
we
think
need.
we
You don't know what the fuck it is, though. Nobody knows what the fuck.
But if
that
we're
is.
here in Barovia and this is what's happening,
I'm
maybe we should
scared
get an
of this
idea of
weapon.
what
Are
we
you-
can do
Yeah,
in a
you're
You're gonna be
controlled
mad if we
environment.
This week,
murder his
hey.
son, though?
Yeah,
If we go down
hey.
there and just kill his son?
We might.
No, he died in that the battle
can
that he
put
went
your
I know,
on.
son
but
to
he thinks
rest.
of it as his son
Yeah,
still.
there's that.
Maybe we're
Is
putting
it
him
just
to
go
rest.
down and
Maybe
just murder it and be like, alright, you can take
We
over the
definitely,
shovel.
there's definitely that.
Not
Like,
to
we
win
shouldn't
the game.
just murder it, maybe.
Can you
It's
not
probably
be-
bad karma, you know.
Maybe he wants us to put him to rest. You know, right now.
Only,
he's
only if we
not
can do
tortured
it.
soul.
Only no, he doesn't though.
We could
Because
just
Doesn't?
feed him to his son.
I don't know, maybe.
I think he does because
Feed
he's
him to his
leaving
son.
over him.
Jesus Christ,
I mean,
But it's still his son, you know. It's like the only thing that there is left of his son.
But he knew
Otherwise,
that
trap him with
I don't know.
when he went
It's
off,
right
he
in front
already
of
died.
us.
He
can
Everyone
hear you.
died supposedly. So
Jesus.
that's not his
He's
son.
not
He already
listening
sees-
anyway.
Let me talk to this
He
dude for a
does
second.
seem completely disoriented. He doesn't look like he even really knows what's going on right now. He's trying
We're all
his
talking about feeding him to
He's
his
trying
son.
his best to like answer your questions, but like in between not talking, he just goes back to like praying. So he just goes back to praying whenever he can.
I wanna go to this dude really quick and say like, Mr. What do you even call a priest in this, man? Like
Priest.
priest,
Father.
Father.
priest, father.
Just father.
I beg of you. Do you think this is your son still?
Yes. Yes. Good question.
What would it be if not my son? And what would it be if not
It's-
the father's
It's.
responsibility?
I think it's clearly a manifestation of some evil spirit. Perhaps even your son is completely gone from there, and he's just using the body as a vessel. Do
So,
you think he could be
It's something
father?
worth considering, Father.
I think there might be some demons at work, Father.
Like I said
And
before,
a
we have a
pious-
chronic history of lollygagging, and we're on a time
Alright.
constraint right now, so I'm gonna go down there and murder that demon and get some shovels so we
No!
can get out of here.
You must
Dude,
not
you
kill
can't
my
just
son.
tread on shit like
You
that,
cannot
man.
kill my son, please, please, no! I pray to the gods night and day for
You
him
gotta
to
go
save
carefully or not at
to
all.
save my son's soul. You cannot take him away
How
from
can we
me.
save
Not
his
to
soul?
Save
How
his
can
soul
we save
after
his
we
soul?
vanquish the demon. He's a priest after
maybe
all.
the gods will shine on me one day.
Okay, well, you can wait for your gods. We need to bury this body. So, I think that should be the decision. He doesn't want us to help his son.
Let's leave them.
Yeah, let's, yeah.
He's worthless to us.
If you can help me speak with my son,
Here it is.
maybe we can figure out how I can help my
Maybe we
son.
can
You
just
wanna
bind
speak
it
to your
down.
son?
I've got some
Yes,
shit.
but he is
We can reset
rabid.
the floor.
He attacks at you, throws himself against the door, over and over all day.
Well, let me put some grease down on the floor and see how that might.
I love this. No, go on. Yeah.
No,
That's.
He's Just let's go down. Let's do it.
If you think you can help me, I will help you.
Will you help us?
I think it's
Yes,
plausible.
I can help you if you think there is a chance to save my son. You say you're a holy man.
I am a paladin of the deep sea shells.
No, fuck this. Let's just go get some fucking shovels somewhere.
Yeah,
else. I don't know.
let's just go fucking see if there's any empty graves.
We got him to open up. We
Let's
got
not
him to
flip
open
flop.
up
He wants to
now.
talk to his son now. This could be some closure. Then we can figure out if we can kill
But
him.
I have a
This is
sworn oath to
pretty, like,
vanquish
righteous,
all
right?
evil,
We should
so
totally do this.
Yeah, this.
it
just
sounds
getting
like I
started,
have a
man.
job to
I think we should do
My
it.
son
but
is
we're
not
weak.
evil.
You
That's-
said
now we're
he
getting
was a
stronger.
demon. You said that he
Right.
was not your
Do
son.
you have anything to heal us?
Hey, we've got
before we go
Tavern
down
with
there?
us.
He's got nothing.
We're all very weak.
He's got nothing.
We
already
need
said it.
we need some healing potions or some medic packs.
I can heal one of you. With that is about all of the energy I have left in me.
I go slowest.
You're
I'm
15
half.
out of how much?
I'm 15.
29.
You're
But,
half.
but you must
I'm
help
half.
me.
Including
You're 1 over half. I'm 1 over half.
Oh, I did level up. I didn't roll for hit points.
What's your
You're half
D?
over half,
That
actually.
was the one thing I didn't do.
What's your
Well,
dice?
What are you at? Are
You
I meant,
did?
Yeah, I'm
And I
good.
have
Oh, that's right.
Five.
Never mind. I did.
Which is still pretty low because I have 39, but I'm not like
23 out of 30.
you're not bad.
No, I'm fine.
Yes.
No, yeah.
I don't know. I'm 11 and 20.
You're 11.
Who's the
What
lowest?
is your
I'm,
goal?
I'm
Did you
low.
roll
I'm
your-
low.
You're the
so
lowest.
Did
embarrassed.
you roll your level up?
Wait, what's your max?
I didn't do my level up
No.
yet.
Oh, you
Real
should
quick,
roll
just
that
real quick,
shit.
yeah.
I-
What's your D?
Wait,
I'm supposed to
Tyler,
roll it,
since
didn't I?
D8. 1d8, right?
Do
Right,
I
Tyler?
add
Oh.
8 to my
Maybe.
health, my overall health because I was at 25, or do I stay at
You're a rogue.
what it was?
Your new hit points don't heal, rogue.
Okay.
forgot that all this
There's some
was.
bad decision
But I don't
making.
know. Like,
I thought we were focusing on one thing and avoiding conflict.
Hey, I think we're
What
pretty- doing
heading
pretty
straight
good.
into.
I don't know what hit points are at.
we get difficult.
What was it? What's your?
We
Your max.
we don't have a choice about
So you know,
barbarians,
you have the power
dude,
to fuck with
and we
people
don't have a
minds.
choice about
Hold on, wait.
getting
Alright,
shovels.
so I had 23 across out, I put 15, but there's a 23 right here.
So these, I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why either.
So it's just an 8 plus your constitution modifier for your
I don't know
HP.
why though.
So I don't think you.
And then you should be
I think
Oh, I
you
love
did,
those.
but
you
it's like
did.
maybe
Your
because you got an
HP.
8 plus 0.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
like the
Big
max.
damage.
okay.
So you
I just
have to
rolled
write
6, 7,
28.
8.
Yeah,
No, 31.
Nice.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're
I
right.
think when you roll all of the dice,
That
you see
sounds
how
right.
Sweet.
how often they match up, or like there's a different ways.
Where's the Sharpie?
The wet
Just
race
like roll
mark.
it over and over again.
Yeah.
It's alright.
I rolled like
I let it race
3,
mark.
2, 4.
Yeah, please know you're sure.
Everyone have their HP.
Yeah.
Accurately.
Yeah, I
Guys,
don't know.
Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
What? Yeah! Save that wisdom, boy. Save it.
So,
I'm gonna cast.
7?
19.
I'm gonna cast suggestion
Okay, on who and what?
on the priest.
Okay. So.
shut up.
Sorry.
Keep the momentum.
Sorry, I need to cheer up. I need to cheer
Yeah,
up.
cheer up,
morale,
cheer up.
Dane.
Yeah, just keep it going. Keep the momentum going.
Wait a
We'll
fucking
keep it
I'm about
slow.
to
Netflix
turn
and
that
everything.
dagger on you,
You
homeboy.
guys, we were saying how we were avoiding conflict. We just need to wear this motherfucking barbarian.
I missed that whole memo. I got here late.
No, yeah, it's true. That did. Yeah, you're right. But Hunter was the first one to fall for it, and she's like, well, we should go check it out. Remember?
Oh my god, you don't check out haunted castles and shit, guys.
So what do you?
And I thought he would have to pull the fucking royalty.
What should I suggest to this dude?
That's your call.
What is your plan?
Ah, you're right, you're right, it is my call.
I'm not like waiting
It
for
is
you
my
to
call. It
ask
is my
that.
call.
I mean, what?
Can you help us bury this body? Come out with us and help us bury this body,
And
and
find
we can
some
talk
shovels.
and any way you can.
That seems reasonable.
Let's go do this.
We need shovels. Here, if you will accompany me, I will go and get the shovels myself.
Into the basement?
It is time that I stop avoiding conflicts.
Dude,
Let's
Okay,
do it.
let's
I'll
go.
come with you. Let's do
wonderful
it.
growth for you. I am just.
I
gonna
guess
put
our
that
This is
out.
therapy.
is like
Let's
really
go.
inspiring, actually.
Yes.
You know what? Never mind, guys. I'm on board again. Let's go.
All right, lead the way, sir.
What's the last hit points?
I have 23. Oh,
I have
Paul.
15.
Paul.
So
I've got 11.
Hey, and can you heal our
Oh,
friend
you're
here?
gonna heal him.
Heal me.
Yeah, yes, I can.
Pour your water all over me. Holy
And
water.
I want you to go in front of us too. I want you to be in the lead.
Oh man, this
Agreed.
game.
Yeah.
This game.
You get,
Yeah, it's getting good.
you get my heals.
That's what we're getting into it.
I'll take a shot now.
Take a shot now.
Oh shit, you turn it out now.
Half shot.
I
Alright.
feel pretty buzzed right now.
Take a little bus break.
So you are healed.
What happened to me?
So he comes over to you and he kind of just he kind of drags his feet. You can tell he doesn't have much energy or life left in him. His like soiled garments dragging on the floor, and he puts his hands on you, and you can feel this warmth as he touches the holy symbol that hangs around his chest. And he says, "Bless this one, like I have not been." And then you can just feel the 6 health points going into you.
Oh yeah, 6.
You can feel all 6.
You can you can feel 5. There are 6 though.
There are 6.
Okay, go ahead and so he
Feels warm.
then goes from there and he goes
More.
the basement is this way, come on. And he leads you down the hall towards one of the doors where you can notice underneath the door there's some water spilling down from underneath the door. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
I can destroy that shit if it's in their way.
Oh shit.
What I miss?
17.
Nice.
My amazing
17?
experience with getting out points.
Okay.
Right.
So he opens the door. You can see that there's piles of like buckets and dishes, and on the ground there seems to be like water leaking everywhere. It's just like you guys are kind of standing.
Wait, he opened the door?
He did.
So you didn't have keys.
You guys. So when you open the door, you see on the ground a trap door in the middle of the ground, actually not the middle, off to the side, with a chain on
Oh, that's okay.
it. There's a trap door. And he says, "This is the way into the basement. I will gladly go and face my son, but I cannot get in. Maybe deserve evidence."
Alright, let me give this a
I
try.
cannot get in.
Lockpick that shit.
There's a lot.
Let me give this a try.
I stomp on it.
But isn't
Stop. I'm gonna try to lockpick it.
But isn't
I-
lockpicking time consuming? Shouldn't we try something that might be faster?
Depending
Like
on your
acid?
roll, it could be. If you got a bad roll, you might unlock
Let me try it for
You wanna
Yeah,
try
I
fucking
fucking
a minute.
I have
I have
1
cantrip.
minute.
Acid splash.
I just
One
wanted to
minute.
bring it up. I just
Wait,
wanted to bring it up.
one
So we are-
minute?
1 minute.
1 minute?
Yeah.
That raises the difficulty completely.
I'm just gonna like try, and if I can't get it in a minute,
I can try it too, though.
Okay.
Because I'm good at lockpicking.
You guys want me to
as
just
well.
melt it?
then I'll just stop trying.
Yeah,
okay,
try
that
melt
makes
it.
sense.
Wait, wait.
Can I melt it?
Yeah, give a little acid splash.
But
He's
that
gonna,
might-
he's gonna
that
try
might
for
make
1
it-
minute.
Let me just try for
Yeah,
one
yeah,
minute.
yeah.
I'm not even gonna try that hard. I'll just see what I can do.
We're so nice.
Just open.
So nice to each other.
I wanna give you a bardic inspiration.
Dude, can that happen?
Nice.
Yeah. So like add a d6 to whatever you do.
What song is it?
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's what I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
I
something
say-
you can only do like once per or 5 times?
Awesome.
Whoa, that's sick.
Yeah. I say, pick that lock. Pick that lock. Oh my god. And I say, what a waste of song.
Roll.
A 2 on 2.
But you got deuces, so it's double, right? So it's
Double.
4.
What's your dexterity modifier?
Oh, my bad. +5. Oh wait. Yeah, +5.
In 1 minute, you're unable.
All right.
Okay,
Go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
whatever.
give it a shot too.
Okay.
I don't sing for you.
Okay.
I'm giving it a shot.
Wait,
So wait, are you putting a time constraint on it like you did? Because it raises the difficulty really high. If you can undo a complicated.
I'm just gonna
lock,
take.
Alright.
I'm just gonna take 5 minutes to try this.
That's
shit.
too long. Let's just do this. Fuck this. Let's just fucking break it.
Let me just give me a shot.
so bad.
I got fucking 20.
Ah!
I don't want to hear you say that again, dude.
I didn't say you were.
No.
You mean
What?
Cecil?
Come on,
Cecil.
Cecil. We got this. Look at how
We
much
got
good.
this. All right, Cecil.
All right, cool. So you work on it, and after a minute, you hear a click, and it pops,
Yeah.
the lock pops open. The chains come free.
All right.
You don't
After
hear
you.
you don't hear anything coming from the inside.
Donovich, his face has gone white, pale, and he just looks, he's just staring like miles away, like he's afraid to go forward.
Well, maybe
Listen
we should
here,
go
a
before
pious
him.
man like yourself, you should. It's your son, not ours. We.
I would like to help my son.
have your
with
back,
what
too.
I'm
We're right here
doing.
with you,
Yeah,
man.
I don't know your God, but I would guess he doesn't like cowardice.
Maybe that is why he cursed me so.
Hey.
Maybe.
Well, will you come with me at least?
Yeah, I'll be right behind you.
Okay. So he starts to walk down the stairs and see descend into the darkness below.
I follow.
You just fade from sight. You follow behind him into a dark room.
I don't get off the ladder though.
It's a staircase. It's like a small like squatting staircase at first, and it kind of opens up a little bit more as you go down this little staircase.
I go down until
You can tell that it's got roughly hewn walls, like rough stone walls and a floor made of damp clay. There's a bunch of rotting wooden pillars holding up like the church up above, and you can see light that slips through the cracks in the floorboards from the church up above down in small shafts. And you don't hear or see anything.
is there any
It's dark, pretty dark on the other side.
is there any objects around me that I can see?
Roll perception check.
Are we inside? We're inside. Sorry.
You guys, I don't think went down into the trap door.
I'm going down too.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's not. Yeah, I'm going down.
I'm going down.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
I got
I'm
six.
trying to stick with the crew.
I draw my
Okay.
spider dagger. and
What do
go
I
down.
see? Because I can see in the dark.
You have a spider dagger?
You see
That's
something.
what it says on the sheet.
Go ahead and roll
It's a
perception
spider
too.
dagger.
What did you roll up?
6.
Okay.
You don't see.
I can see in the dark as well.
Go roll perception.
Just.
Dark scene.
I got 19.
Man, these rolls are terrible.
Dude, you roll so good, dude.
Well, I just have good perception.
The light,
It's plus 6.
the light that falls from the cracks coming through the
Thought you rolled
floorboards in the
right.
church
Should've
up
seen
ahead
it.
allows you to glimpse a gaunt shape huddled in a far corner.
Far corner. There's a thing in the corner over there. I'm not
Got a
sure what it is. If someone could create some light in here.
I cast
Oh.
light.
Oh,
You hear a hissing coming from the other side.
good.
Oh,
Good. Good.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
I
can smell your blood.
Take it in,
You see him like huddled further into the corner, trying to like shield himself from the
Think I
light.
just-
Yeah,
What
no.
is this imp of
This
darkness?
thing's a fucking pussy. Okay, let's just grab the shovels and leave.
You do over kind of like he's in one corner and the other corner. You can see that it does look like there's something standing in the corner. It could be brooms, it could be shovels or something like
I'm
that.
gonna
Some
search the
buckets.
room for some shovels.
Yes, I accompany.
I wanna-
You,
I wanna
you-
head
you
over to
see
that
something
corner.
in that corner, so you
I
walk
go to
over
that corner.
You hear things shriek again. No, stay away, devils, demons,
Into that corner.
out!
Shut the fuck up!
Smell you.
Same
This
thing.
is
Don't
just-
disrespect
Kind of like he huddles in the corner more, and you can see him. His eyes kind of weirdly reflecting off of the light that you have shining.
Yeah, no doubt.
I look at the priest and I say, Father,
No,
that's all you.
The father
Does
collapses.
this remind
to
you of your son at all?
collapses to the ground on his knees and goes, "My
Go
boy,
into the
what has
corner.
happened to you? What have I allowed to happen?
Walking into
No,
that corner.
Toru, Toru, I'm so
Toru.
sorry. Come to me,
Almost
boy.
taste
It will be all right.
Want
Come
that
to me,
shovel
boy."
right there.
I cast minor illusion to blind the creature.
You do what?
How long
I
till I reach
cast
the
minor
corner?
illusion to make a really bright light to blind the
Minor
creature.
illusion doesn't cast light.
It does not.
It doesn't?
No, it totally doesn't. It doesn't shoot photons out.
What about
You can glow.
just like a wall of
Ultras
darkness?
inside of
What
it.
is
Just
that?
a wall, just like a black wall in front of
It doesn't
this
cast
fire.
light, but it casts dark.
You could put a wall in front
Like
of
it's a
what?
wall that's just completely black, so it can't see anything.
In front of like
In
like
front
kind of
of-
like holding it in the corner.
In front of Doro, just like surrounding it.
So we can get
like
the
a,
shovels
like a
and fill it
bubble.
out.
So like we can go get our shit, and it's just like completely shrouding it,
All right. Yeah.
so we can't see.
Let me see some.
Like a microwave.
I'm walking to that corner there. I'm still walking.
Microwave spy on you.
All this is being said.
You guys kind of watch as this happens. The room's still lit up. I imagine you watch as this like black orb kind of like surrounds this huddled mass in the corner, and it looks up scared around, and it goes, "What is this?" And it tries to like run through towards you guys and bashes right through the illusion, falls on the ground in front of you guys, looks up and hisses.
This thing is so pathetic.
You're in the
I want to
corner,
grab
right?
this. I mean, I'm trying to grab that shovel. I want.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I have fed. Just a little taste.
What do you need?
Just a little
Is it blood? Yeah.
It is
Okay, dude. Yo,
It's been so
We'll give you a little. We'll give you tons of blood. Just chill out for a second. Like wait just like 5 or 10 minutes till all of our friends get here. They're like these fat people with so much blood in them. It's gross.
You see
You see
that?
him starting to like salivate.
But just you have to wait for us though.
Yes, what do you
But you have to wait for them to
what do
get
you
here
need
before.
from me? I will do whatever.
Just
give
wait
me
for like
some blood.
just wait for like
Just
5 or
give me
10
blood.
seconds and we'll give you so much, okay?
Anything.
I'm going.
Who did this to you? Who did this to
I'm
you?
going over to grab the shovel. I'm going to go grab the shovel.
He points over to his father.
I look like this.
He's crying out. He goes, "No! I'm sorry, my son. I tried to stop you.
Grab a
I
shovel and
tried, but
get
it
the
was that
fuck out of
nasty
here.
wizard. That nasty wizard took you away from me with his charming words and his talk
God,
of
this is
freedom and
embarrassing.
honor. No, I'm sorry." And he's going, "Come here, my boy." And he goes to
I'm
Doru to
going
try to
up to
hug
grab the
his son.
shovel. I'm grabbing the shovel.
So you
and
run to
get
the
it
other
up.
side of the room.
I'm
You grab
leaving
the
it.
shovel. There's
grab
like
the
3 other
shovel.
And I
shovels.
grab all this other
You grab all
shovels.
these shovels.
And I'm
run to you to help
And
you.
And I just start
Anybody
looking
else?
for the
Too?
door.
I'm gonna
Let's run
go
back
I
to
was
the
gonna
door.
tap it.
and grab the priest so that he can't embrace his son.
Don't do that. What are you
And
doing?
No, that's
go
alright.
away.
That's alright.
Alright, so he goes crying,
Actually,
he
this
goes
might be
towards
good,
his
yeah, I
son,
don't know.
you grab the back
This-
of his
I
shirt.
think it's
pull
kind of
him.
messed up.
Let me go!
This thing is
Let
kind
me
of
go! I must be with my son, my boy, it is my fault. It is all my
If the dude
fault.
dies,
If you go to him, we're gonna lock you in here with
I'm
him.
gonna try and save him.
He's not.
We're not gonna.
So
He's
right
not
now,
alright.
right now, he turns to you and he collapses on your chest, crying like in your arms,
Your
just sobbing,
big-ass,
just wet,
dark,
just getting all
colored
over you.
orc, half-orc chest.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he's a good looking work.
I take him and I lead him towards the
Where's everybody else at
the
this?
ladder.
I'm
was
heading
by
towards
the-
the door.
I'm heading
where
towards
we
that
came in
door.
from.
I'm
You
trying
guys
to
are
get
at
the
like the
fuck
top
out.
of the
I just like
I got
I'm gonna
two
use
shovels with
quick
me.
my dash
I got
to like
the
hold
others, too.
him to move quickly up the stairs. We went downstairs, right? Not a lot.
Yeah, no, you went downstairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna like dash. Can I dash like now, or can I just like kind of?
Not really, not if you want him to stay with you because he's not
Do
dashing.
you guys really want to solve?
He's kind of more
what's
like,
going on with this?
you can kind of like
We're not
herd
doing
him
that.
in the right direction, but if you
Let's better
dash,
just
he's
take
not
it to
gonna.
rest.
Okay, well I'm
Yeah.
gonna pull him in a quick pace.
Okay,
Up
you're
the
kind
stairs.
of pulling him out of the
Yes,
way.
dude.
You
We
guys,
had like
I'd
4
say
hours
then,
before
are
it
the
started.
last ones up the
Strahd's
stairs.
gonna be here.
Did you
No, don't leave me in here again.
Oh, that's good.
No, I must get out.
And at that point, I want you all to roll initiative.
Fuck.
I figured this was gonna happen, so I brought my team for this.
So you guys are pretty much out like the top right now.
Mean for this.
14.
Plus 5, I guess.
12 plus 4, so
11.
You might not have used this. Rex, since you're next to the board, can you write the initiative order up there?
yeah.
You running?
So what is everyone's initiative?
He handed 2 shovels to me and I ran with him upstairs.
Okay. What'd you guys get for initiative?
I got 11.
21.
14.
Who got 21?
So it'll
So
be
not our number.
Olmec first.
Olmec, then Doru. You got 19.
I'm 9.
And then I got 16.
I think that's you then. Did anybody get 17 or 18? Okay. Then who got 15, 14?
Yeah, 14.
And then Cecil, and then
I'm not saying that.
Bell,
Right.
and
them all.
then you got
I see that.
Are we gonna murder this guy right now?
I'm cool with running.
But wait, he's like, he's a vampire.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going with murder. I'm going with you. You know?
How do you kill a vampire?
you
I'm
do
a
sense
practice.
evil.
I have
Yeah, I have to.
I have
notice
chill
that.
touch,
You totally sense
I
evil.
don't really care
which
if
does
it's...
does damage.
If we kill it though, the dude is not gonna perform the last rites.
You don't know that. He might be like put my.
I'll just fake some shit. you
Dude,
know?
I'm not down with
You
Can
already
someone
came up
pass me the
with that.
book? I just want to read what chill touch is.
I'm not down with trying to make fun of this dude.
Yeah, this guy's
Yeah.
crazy.
Honestly.
It's fucking yellow.
Okay, yeah. As a
I mean,
paladin,
maybe, honestly, like, maybe it's just like Gollum or some shit, but like, what's Gollum's salvation? The ring, right? Like, this can't be much better than that, right?
Let's
Like,
do
what does
this.
what does this thing really want, you know? How good can that be? Yeah, I don't think there's a
How much
happy
blood?
ending.
How much be blood?
Yeah, I don't think there's a happy ending here,
Ah.
you know?
We can't let him do that.
So let's imagine
Fuck
your
that.
character standing here having a conversation with like as the thing's like circling
Bullet time.
running around the
Hey,
room.
it's like, hey,
We're not really gonna do this. Are we?
like, there's no happy ending, right? Like,
Like Lord of the Rings. Yes.
Nice. Okay.
So funny. Yeah, let's murder it.
Yeah. One minute.
Holy powers. What did Philvin get?
Yeah, Thavern.
Oh. 5. It's probably at the very bottom.
Might as well just move bottom.
Yeah. Someone want to write Thovin at the bottom there?
They're on top of the
what's the priest?
No, he's not equal.
Sorry. There's 1. So,
He's playing too?
huh?
With us?
I made him. I just made everybody roll it.
Which one's? Oh, I don't have one.
It's the one that's symmetric.
Yeah. After a while, you kind of just. I can just see it. Like,
Alright, let's do this.
Olmec. So Olmec's up first. Right now, what you see, you and Darmaki and a few other people are exiting the trapdoor to the top. It's that wet room. And as that, you hear this screech, now! Like from downstairs, and you hear and see as this creature rushes towards the stairs, pushing past, like, at strange speed. It just takes off, and all of a sudden it's right to about where people are going past and trying to push him out of the way up the stairs. And that's when you see him coming up the stairs through the trapdoor. You're like holding 2 shovels.
Hit him in the face with a shovel.
He's already passed me.
No. You're out. He's coming up the stairs to come out.
Wow, this is
Oh,
intense.
yeah.
Smack him
Crack him in the
face
head.
with a shovel.
Yeah, crack him in the head with a
Oh,
shovel.
crack him in the head with a
No,
shovel.
eat the shovels. Don't you still break the shovels?
No, don't break him. I'll just crack. There's probably
Fun
5.
idea, but not as
Shovels
good
are
as hitting
strong.
him with a sword.
Make an attack roll.
Should have been a hot situation.
Yeah. This could have been great home alone situation.
17 plus what? Strength?
Yeah. It would be for you, yeah.
Yeah, 18.
So that's a hit.
Who is this guy? You see, he just. Yeah.
So the
God
damage,
damn!
I'm gonna say the damage that you
Oh,
roll
it's
with
in
the
your
shovel
first.
is 1d8.
Oh, 1d8? Okay.
Yeah. Plus your strength modifier.
Okay. Plus 1.
That's cool.
Nice! 6 plus 1, 7.
Alright,
That's
cool.
a pretty
And I
good
belt out.
idea.
Who is
So
this?
as he's coming up the stairs, you turn around and you, what is that? Whack it in the head!
Exactly, yeah.
With a fucking shovel, and it, bam, gets knocked back for a second. You can see blood coming down its head from the shovel as well. It looks stunned.
There's blood!
Um,
Oh shit! This guy.
it's like a really, really dark
There's
blood.
blood!
And it's the vampire that got hit in the head.
Yeah, that's cool. There's
Yeah.
blood.
Who are you saying that to?
To Doru.
To Doru.
He knows.
Alright.
It's his
I wink
blood.
at him, of course he did.
But
Oh,
that-
Tim! Okay, sorry. That was. Wow.
Oh, I thought there was. Okay, I didn't. Okay.
I thought there was another one,
there's
too.
another
Oh
one.
no, it's just Doru. He freaked out as he saw everyone leaving and just bust up the stairs.
Yeah.
Ripped up the stairs. So
I
at
didn't
this
know that, and
point-
so I cracked him and I screamed that out.
I'm gonna say he pushes back past both of you, exits into the church and heads for the front door at this point.
Who does?
Oh, shit, they didn't do nothing?
Doru. Oh no, yeah, you smacked him clean in the face.
Wait, who's Dover? The guy. The kid.
Yeah, the kid.
Okay.
The kid. So now he's trying to get outside. So
I'm
now
gonna
as
cast-
he's running towards
Oh, wait, sorry.
it will be soon. As he's running towards the exit doors, you can see as Ismark and Irina standing at the front doors, kind of watching him turn around. And they look, and at this point, it's kind of like slow mo. All 3 of them notice each other and him running towards the door, and that's where we're going.
I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on him, and
He's about 60 feet ahead of you at this point.
Okay.
It's about 60 feet out of your range, in another room.
So you can catch up to him using your dash action if you wanted to, but then you wouldn't have an action to cast your chill touch.
So how did he run so far?
He's faster than you.
Okay. I'm gonna chase after him.
Okay, so you
Can I
make
get
it.
into range to do any kind of stuff? Can I?
You
try
can
to-
catch up to him if you dash.
So I won't be able to do this. Okay, well I'm gonna dash after him.
Okay, so you make it into the hallway as well, just exiting basically that room as
Darmaki crashing.
as he is like going towards the front doors. So you're there. Let's go to Belle. What's Belle doing? You're still left behind in the room that you guys just came out of. They're out in the hallway going towards the front door. Like 4 people like all running, and then like Irina and the other guy up at the front door.
I want to go as far as I can up the stairs towards the room.
Okay. I mean, you can.
I can
Yeah.
25 feet.
Yeah, you can make it into the room.
And I want to play the pipes and swords.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me see if I can see the Are you ready?
What is it? Different? What's lovely?
Wait, can I make them go hostile towards us? If I fail?
Yes.
Okay, I don't want to cast
You
that.
might just bring a couple swarms of rats to you.
Yeah, I don't want to cast
You
that.
then have to use them again to control them. I see. So basically, yeah, you can like call them to you, and then you have to successfully like. Oh, yeah, it's really cool.
I'm gonna end my turn there.
Okay, then we'll go to Darmaki. Darmaki, you're coming out of the room
Not my
as
range.
well. You can bust down the hallway towards the vampire if you want. Or you can just, you're on range.
Wait,
So
so
if you use your cutting action, you can get out, you can get to it, and then you can still have an action to do something.
like, can you like, I need a picture of what's happening. Like, where's
So-
the hallway? Where's out? Where's in?
Let's see, how can we say this? I don't have a picture for it.
We're bad at this game.
I don't have a picture for it. I can draw one.
We just draw one really
Yeah, I can
quick?
draw one actually. So,
Anyways, so dope.
you're in a room like right here, and there is a hallway right here. Let's see, there's some doors as well. Some doors. You've got Ismark and Irina at the front doors. You guys just came
Lesser. It's more
out
lesser.
the stairs. Another door here. We've got amp guy here,
This way leading towards the chapel.
and you're like coming out here with your little shells.
This way leading towards the chapel.
No,
Where
the
am I
chapel's-
right
the
now?
chapel's here.
Okay.
Here, hold on. So like this is the chapel here. There's another door here. They go to another small room. This is like here.
Okie doke. I got it.
They feel really nice to write with.
Yeah.
Is there you caught up to it, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll say like you're like.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna run towards the vampire actually.
So using your cutting action. So you 5,
Actually, let me think about this for 2 seconds.
30. Get to right about there.
I would actually like to use
Where are the. Can't I move too?
action to cast my mage hand. When
It's gonna be like grab this thing.
Yeah, that's can still move. I know.
I don't know.
Well, it says you can carry it to 10 pounds. So
It doesn't matter. It's not necessarily.
You didn't move on your turn? I whacked him in the face. Yeah.
Oh, because he was running towards you. You didn't need to.
Yeah.
I thought that by whacking it would like
I thought it would stun him back. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for as well.
then just like
Just the damage he kept running.
Must be made of something a little stronger than you.
I want to whip it. I know I didn't say this right, so I'll say, where are you
It's
gonna
a good effort,
go?
though.
It's daylight.
Fucking
So we'll say these guys are like,
Yeah.
you're up here.
Dude, he was all freaky in the corner and stuff.
I mean, if it was like a
Yeah, possessed.
So yeah.
Are vampires creatures that our characters would be familiar with?
We already went through this last
Yeah, I
time.
guess not
Oh.
really. We don't really know. I think.
I mean,
Like,
I think
don't
only
really know.
one person
One of
did
us- one
a
of us
religion
knows
check.
a little bit.
I think it was you did
That's
a
it.
religion
Yeah.
check last time, and you
Nobody
knew like
really
a
knows
little
shit.
bit. It wasn't much.
Okay, so we don't know that. Okay.
Okay.
But
We wouldn't know like about crosses and stakes.
We
and
wouldn't know all the
shit.
details.
you think that you've heard a rumor. I remember this. You think that you've heard a rumor about
Years
stakes,
ago.
but you don't know if it was true.
Do we know about the daylight thing?
You have heard that they're not in the daylight, but Beetle can fill you in on this because he's not very into daylight. He hasn't had a disadvantage while outside, so he hasn't been in none of this
Yeah, so
sunlight
clearly, like,
has been direct sunlight. That's why you're not taking disadvantage on all your attack rolls because it's not sunny. It's overcast. It's dark. You know, it's gloomy.
Alright. Whose turn is it?
So now it goes from just Thomas. Thomas is going to.
Wait, I didn't name
Open's fine.
Oh, well, yeah, go. Finish.
I didn't start.
Oh, I thought you wanted to like head check. Okay. So what do you want to do?
I want to use my action to cast my mage hand,
Okay.
and I want to freaking hand off. I want to try to give both my shovels to the so you can just grab it, and I'll use my cunning action to control it.
Okay.
These two.
What are you gonna do with them?
It's just gonna take him and fly towards the vampire.
So you're in a different room than the vampire is.
Yeah, but I can only move the hand 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So you still haven't moved if you want to. You can move
Oh, yeah.
30 feet.
So let me
Then-
go.
Yeah.
And the mage hand will just come with me. I'll come like.
You can move here.
And just move right there.
Yeah. It's good.
And I just have the mage hand kind of fly with me. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would you let me just like go and stab with the shovel? No, I'm just
You have to
gonna,
make it into the next square.
I'm just gonna let.
Well, oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll let you because the shovel will have a range of 5 feet. So that works. If you want to do an attack from
Yeah,
there,
let me just hit him with the
yeah,
shovel.
yeah, that totally works.
With both shovels, just this magical hand just floating through the air.
Okay, so I'll let you do an attack roll, and if you hit, you can do 1d10 instead of 1d10.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
tight, dude. Fuck yeah. If I hit, so
If you hit, you have to hit him.
let's see. And do I use my dexterity for the modifier?
No, you would use strength.
Strength.
For the magic?
For magic, wisdom,
Well, he's already
wisdom.
cast magic hand. Now he's doing a melee attack with a strength-based weapon. So it's
But it's the mage hand that's doing it.
it's true, but I don't think you're. Well,
It does. I'll see on my physical
let's
strength.
see.
It seems like it'd be like your intelligence or dexterity or something.
Because he's using magic.
Because I'm like focusing.
Well, he's using magic specifically on keeping the mage hand
to move.
up and to create the mage hand. It takes actual mental acuity, I would say, to like make an accurate attack after that. Strength and intelligence, yeah. You can add your strength and your intelligence. Well, let's see. What is your intelligence modifier?
My intelligence gives +2, strength is 9.
What is your dexterity?
5.
Oh shit, that happens. I'll let you do it off of intelligence. That makes sense. I've never had a magic attack.
Intelligence makes sense to me.
But just so you know,
know,
that's not how the rules. Now that I think about it, that's not how the rules go. Because whenever you
It
use,
just seems weird to use your physical strength. But
Yeah.
it's strength.
well, I mean, I could read
Yeah,
out
it's
the
technically your magic
theory
strength.
behind it. But it's not a magical.
Let's look it up.
It's not. Well, the reason I know is because
It's like so. It's like for like sleight of hand would make sense for me that you would
Any of your
use
spells that
dexterity
you
instead of
Let's
intelligence.
Let's see which.
Like if you were trying to use intrigue or but it's just like physical strength is my physical strength.
So check this out. So for instance, his spell makes him make a ranged attack, spell attack. So it's still like a ranged hit. But you know what? It adds different multipliers because
Yeah, because range is like
So what's okay? Here we go. I think that makes sense. We'll use whatever spellcasting modifier you usually do stuff. We'll pick it as spell range attack or melee attack instead. So yeah, intelligence is your thing, right?
Yeah.
All right. So add that.
Well, this is spell attack on this.
Add that to hit, but not to damage.
Oh yeah. That's
So that's kind of how. Yeah, that's how those work. So that's how that would work. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Just
yeah. 17 plus 2 to hit.
oh yeah, that hits.
I get a D10. So do I get my magic bonus for it?
No. Magic modifier is
What does that go to?
only to hit the spells.
Okay.
Exactly what we're using it for.
Okay.
basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is fucking
It's kind of starts to
Damage,
scale.
come on. Maybe he's a fucking vampire shovel in your face.
Yeah. Nice. Very nice.
Alright, so as he's running away, you hit him, this thing kind of like snakes down away from you, holding this like bundle of two shovels. It kind of snakes around Beetle and then jabs right into the back of this creature who's running, who gets knocked off of their feet forward and onto the ground, onto their face. Hits pretty hard and skids probably 5 feet forward because of their running. So it's probably on the ground, prone right about there.
I'm so happy.
Yeah. So now he's
All my
prone.
shit's
He totally was going for the door. You stopped him short a little bit there. Now from Darmok he goes to
That was some Harry Potter shit right there.
Harry
Yeah,
Potter.
that was fucking dope.
Here.
It's going to go upstairs for 5, 10,
Arctic choice this one.
30.
I was gonna get that. And
Hey,
then
it's
it was
good
badass,
stuff.
so I was like, oh,
Is this Nova's turn?
you got the badass.
Yeah, it's kind of Arctic
When did we
Yeah.
see Beetle? We were supposed to go after Beetle, right?
I know. I noticed, but I forgot to say something, and I just got distracted. No, let Nova do his turn.
No, that's fine. No, continue afterwards. Go ahead.
I want to catch up, so I'm probably just gonna dash. It's my turn to go twice as far.
I mean, I can fucking just super cool, like, you lay hands and explosive with the shield.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Now within range, bro.
Give him some time.
Yep. And can I take an action like preparing battle
Dashing
something?
is
Is
your
that
action.
so? Dashing is my action, so then I'm dead.
Yeah, pretty much. Now we'll go back to Thovin, who at this point takes out his spell book. Ooh.
Nice back here.
Yeah, this is a nice
Low
one.
key battle track.
So now from where Thovin's standing, is that 30? He's gonna turn to Darmaki next to him. And he's going to you see him take out a bunch of bark from his pocket and crush it up in his hands into this like powdery, like dry bark, and then he rubs it on your shoulder, down your arm, as he's standing next to you. You feel this weird, like, this sucking in of like almost strength, and then you feel yourself like get heavier and more sturdy. Your AC now can't be less than 16. You have a bark skin cast on 16.
16.
What was it 16
It was
originally?
15.
Okay, so now it's 16 until the spell ends, which will end about an hour, as long as he keeps concentrating on it. So that's Thovin's turn. Now it's gonna go over to Olmec.
Sweet. Use magic missiles.
Who's magic missile?
I'm fucking
I'm gonna get
Doru.
Alright, 1d4.
Wait, where are you standing?
I'm at the gate. I forgot to move, but yeah.
I might
I
wanna
wanna move as well.
I might want to do that.
Oh, you can't. Yeah, you won't be able to.
We're like
range of
standing right
120
there.
feet. No, and I can feet from it.
You're a few feet from the door that leads into the hallway.
Sure. I'll move.
Yeah, there's a wall in front of
I'll move my 30 feet. Huh?
you. I mean, even if you moved 5 feet, but you're not.
Yeah, I'll just go out. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Cool.
Oh yeah, it's like
3
public
glowing darts of
magic
magical force.
sites.
Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can see within range. My range is 120 feet.
So you just do 1d4 plus 1 damage.
That's
So roll a d4 3 times.
Wait.
He just does damage. Magic missile, you can can think of it as homing missile. He doesn't roll to attack. They don't roll to get out of the way. They just get hit. It just finds them.
Yeah.
It's not gonna hit us, is it?
No, it's
No,
It's just like a famous D&D spell.
as the most
Classic.
accurate spell there is.
It
Exactly.
just hits.
You're always going to be able to hit.
I choose door.
As long as they're in view. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey. 2, 3. 3 plus 3.
Range roll?
No, overall.
Overall.
It's plus 1 to each roll. So what was the total?
11.
Plus 3 or?
Yeah.
Okay, so 11 plus 3?
No, 11. Total.
Okay,
Yes.
11 total.
Yes.
Alright, so you run out to the hall, you kind of see this wizard kind of barreling out, you kind of hit the wall, and then he shoots out these like 3 darts of glowing energy that look
Trying
like
to catch up to him.
look like they're coming straight for Darmaki. He kind of turns, and then just at the last second, they
Don't worry,
split
you got
around
you.
him, and you can feel your hair kind of like get blown up as it pushes past you. It was that close. It just boom, 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 hits this guy on the ground, and you can just see his body kind of rock like 3 times. with pain.
Oh, he's already on the
Trying
ground.
to get up. You hear him
I laugh.
You're starting to get pretty OP, dude. All your spells. Look at your spell base. It's beautiful.
Yo, thanks, Tiny. Really beautiful, yeah, man.
Can't fuck with this.
No, I put fuckers to sleep up with a shield, like.
Because we're still against level 2 spells.
Yeah, absolutely. I just wanna. I'm waiting for some. Yeah.
You have roll 2 space.
Yeah. So what spells? Yeah. I have 4.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Invisibility and mod reduce, mirror image. I just got. Scorching ray. I just
Alright.
got.
Uses half of his
Scorching
speed to
ray.
get up. As he passes Irina, you see that she unsheathes this long blade that was given to her by Ismark before you guys left. He had taken it down from the mantle. And she goes and takes a swipe as he passes by. She goes for his legs. He completely, just in a crazed madness, jumps over it completely. She misses her swipe for his legs, and he continues to run out into the outside area. You guys can still catch up with him. He's just not on that map.
How far away is he from me?
Let's see. He went 60 from right about here. So he went 30.
120? Okay.
He went 30 because it was cut from getting up. So we'll say 5, 10. I mean,
20.
he's
But
not
I'm like
even
in still a range of him, right?
How far am I from that point is what I want to know.
Like I could shoot him with my arrow.
Yeah, he's taking off towards like the gate in his
Space is 5, right? So.
He's like, you guys were fighting him like right in here. He's now like here, taking off to like get back into the room.
Okay,
I
want to move as far as I can towards him and cast sleep on him.
All right, go ahead and cast sleep. What's the range on that, by the way?
90.
Okay, go ahead and cast it.
I feel like do something Hesros
Because you're better off with me in the time
or maybe
that
like
we
a cross between him and
remember.
Tremors.
Yes, every time we go.
A mix between that dude and Tremors.
Well, that's pocket sand.
Put it to sleep.
That was some more killer too, bro.
Yeah, no, you didn't quite nail it, but
26.
This battle's getting intense.
What'd you roll?
26.
It does not take that.
Is it my turn now, or is this turn over?
Yeah, my turn over.
So yeah. Oh, Bell went before Cecil and Beetle. You guys still on there?
Yeah, I'm just confused.
Oh shit.
It's Beetle's turn first.
Sorry, I thought I was
So excited. Fine. I'm just like, yeah, that's totally good.
Yeah. Sorry
We
about
can
that.
get there.
All good.
Alright, that turn doesn't count. That doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
It does. So that was good turn.
I'm going to fire an arrow at his ankle or leg area to try and slow him down.
Make more sense?
Yeah.
That's the way outside.
That's good.
Okay. Roll attack.
And I'm gonna also put my hunter's mark on him.
Can I give you advantage on?
Let me read what the hunter's mark is. It does an extra D6 damage.
Does an extra what?
I would like my hair to be
It does an extra D6 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gives me a check if I need to find it.
Yep.
A wisdom check.
Halflings can have a weird grow long sideburns.
So, do I need to do it again? Is that I have an advantage? Like I roll twice? Or?
You don't have this.
Okay. 14 plus 8. So.
Nice, that hits. Roll damage.
There you go.
You just all fucking.
So I rolled 2
Yeah,
D6s, right?
Long style.
Is it originally a D6?
Must be so much fucking satisfying to hit something with a
Yeah.
fire. Okay.
Yeah.
It should be written on your first page too. I thought I did. Maybe it didn't.
It is.
Okay, cool. So yeah, 2D6.
So it's 2 D6s plus 4.
Here's the top Yeah.
Oh,
left.
it's just a single.
No, it isn't. That's not a D6. Why are you looking at that?
1. 7. 10.
Okay, cool. So as he's running away, this arrow just launches itself past Irina and Ismark through the door and hits him dead in the ankle. You can see him kind of like almost tumble but catch himself for a second, put his leg down and like go and look at it. And then he starts to like fiddle with it. He's not moving at the moment. I think it looks like he's trying to pull the arrow out of his ankle.
It was actually 11, sorry, if that makes any
11
difference.
damage.
Yeah, it was 7. I mean, 6 plus 1 plus 4.
Okay. So now we're on to Cecil.
They went really far.
Yeah.
I might have to just dash it again. Oh, dashing is me. Okay,
You don't need the dash.
I don't need dash.
Yeah.
He's right there. We're murdering him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, though, also from inside here. No! That's my beautiful boy!
I shout out.
No!
We need to vanquish the vampires. We need to vanquish the.
To Shashellos.
We can't let
I
them.
So you see this guy just came upstairs.
We can't let them attack the good people.
Who's that guy? Who's this guy?
Donovich, this is what I got.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna attack him with my longsword.
Alright, do an attack with your longsword.
Actually, no, I'm gonna fucking divine smite him because I'm that's what
That's a good idea.
Hard.
How does divine smite work?
Like, clearly this is a fucking on
Great,
play.
Divine Smite or Divine... Oh, when hitting a creature, you expend 1 spell slot to deal an extra 2d8 radiant damage. So when you hit, you can
Then I
cross
can
out 2
choose-
spell slots that you use to do this.
It takes 2 spell slots?
This is what it says for me.
Really?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. 1. I don't know why I said 2.
Okay, cool. But I
So,
can
but
choose
you can
after
spell
I
a spell slot. Yeah, you add a hit, and then 2d8 is what I meant to say.
hit. 13.
It does not hit. Wait, plus any modifiers?
Gives 10 plus 3.
Oh no, it does not hit. So you take this swing, this glow starts to shine in your eyes as you go for this hit, and it just completely moves out of the way with a strange speed. It's almost supernatural. It just kind of blurs out of the way of your hit.
That is cool.
Now we're going to, yeah, you might be able to. We're going to go over to Darmaki because they'll
Alright. Give me a dash on my fucking action. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'm gonna use my action to dash. And I want to start
10,
moving.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You're at 40. So short and so slow. 50.
And I want to, with my cutting action, have my freaking mage hand pick up the shovels again and come with me.
Okay. Yeah, no, they just follow you.
Cool.
I say at this point.
Turn that next.
You still have an action.
Yeah.
Now I use my action to dash.
Yeah. Well, you can use your cunning action to dash, but
But
the
I-
hand's
I-
just gonna follow you.
But it dropped the freaking shovel.
I don't think it did drop the shovel.
Yeah.
No, it just shot them forward. It didn't actually throw them.
For some reason I had like in my head that
It was probably a word I used, but no, it held on to them. It just kind of like.
the pistol had okay. Well,
Yeah.
freaking
But I will, I think, ask you to roll concentration so that you have to keep that spell going.
could I just like maybe expend my cutting action for an advantage on that or something? I don't know.
Well, no, you don't have the cunning act. Well,
Well, action or cutting
You
advantage.
can
I
use
don't know.
another. You have another.
Because I'm not gonna do anything else.
you don't do anything else. That's fine.
Attack him!
You're just
Use
there.
a cantrip on
I mean, you could attack with the mage hand at this point. I would say that could be an
Yeah.
option.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
The shovels. It's fine. You don't have to. So we will go on
Yeah, fuck it.
to
Okay.
Thaven. There we go. Who's feeling ragged?
Huh?
Who's feeling ragged?
Ragged?
Ragged.
Oh, I see. I have 15. I have 15.
I'm also at 15.
But I'm far away.
Right. Wait, Dave, isn't it you who's most?
Yeah, now he is before you.
Just decide who you want to give.
He says, I don't know. He says something quietly to himself. And you can see this kind of like, you can almost like feel the reverberation of what he says as you feel a lot better.
I feel a lot better.
Yeah, is it? You're healed for 10 health.
Nice.
And then Thovin's also going to run forward and go. Alright, so now we're going to go back to Old Man.
Lock this motherfucker up.
We could probably still get rid of that fucking thing. That shit goes so far.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. You finished also at 2 bucks.
Oh yeah, it's point 2. Domination. Now it's the whole way.
My boy! Not my mule, never boy! I let you down! I won't let you down again!
I just moved my 30 and do magical sword. 6 for this guy, but I'm gonna do it.
He's gonna run away and tell somebody, I think.
Plus 3, 11 again.
For magic missile? Yeah. Is it your 11 damage? Yeah.
My campaigns are just like able to these sound effects. That's so dope. I mean, that part is just too much fun.
Okay, start campaign.
See him take
Yeah.
another
I was just thinking
step
of
back
that, start
as he's,
campaign
like,
going with
his
his
arm.
arm.
And he looks back
So
and
good.
takes off again. Just running. You can see that he
I want
wants
to help you with that.
Yeah,
You can see like parts of his body.
We'll bring back the
caved
things.
in a
Or
little
like
bit.
fantasy.
Please.
But as you notice
Yeah.
the cave-ins in his body, you notice one of his like shoulder that was dislocated by your last hit kind of snaps itself back into place.
Guys. Guys, this looks familiar.
Now we're going to. Oh, okay, it's over. 60. He is now out of sight. He's going to attempt to get away from you guys with a stealth roll.
rolls a 10, so you guys still know basically where he is. And he wasn't able to get out of sight. So you guys are kind of like watching where he is.
I think he's still down there.
You're pretty damn aware of where he is just because you got your 100 mark on.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna go to heal.
How much movement?
And this is
can
cool
I,
because this is actually like a hill.
how much movement can I get to him before I can use an attack?
30.
I want to go like as far as I can get.
What's your range?
Yeah, that's the max.
I'm talking your disadvantage range.
Right before I have a disadvantage.
How far does it go?
Well, you,
It's 30,
this
right?
is 20 feet right here. I'd say right here, and
You take those
I mean-
off, they're like by 5 points. With one
I'd say that.
If it's that much of a slope, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'd say you actually would have to either dash or wait your next turn.
Good draw.
I think right about here,
It's
you'd
gonna
be
be a
able
while
to hit him. The hill, I'm using the hill as like a real thing. I'm gonna say that's
Yeah.
like.
You have it.
Just take a straight edge and twist that.
Oh, I was just putting plus 10 minus 10. So
Yeah.
but yeah,
But
basically.
basically, like, here, depending on how tall you are. Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere around there. So
Nice use of lines, dude.
you'd
What?
be able to.
Solid use of lines.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
Alright, so what to do? You won't be able to make an attack from that this point.
Well, I guess I'm gonna dash to get as far as I can within range.
25 to here. 25 to here. 30, 60. I'll actually say. Yeah, no, I think I'll say that you can make it. But you dash, so you can't attack.
Yeah, this is wrong.
So now we're going to Cecil.
Fuck, man. He's so far away.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Move it.
What?
Make a wisdom fucking saving throw.
9.
9?
9.
9?
Okay,
Can I see the player handbook?
let's see. So, Darmaki, you notice Cecil fall to the ground unconscious.
Cecil's down!
Cecil's down. He falls to the ground unconscious.
No! Where's that at?
So he falls right here. His eyes go blank, and you just see him drop his sword and fall to the ground. Now we're going on to Belster. You know, I really gotta take a pee. You know, it's not saying here.
They got some of mine. Have you been doing wisdom saving throws?
Alright, do what you do there.
Breakdown?
I'm really late.
How late do you want to go? It's 10:15 now.
Can we pass me this first one?
I'm down to go till 12. Yes.
How late you guys have to go till tonight?
I'm down to take a break after this fight.
Let's take a break after this.
Okay.
I'm in no rush.
Close enough.
Yeah, I can leave at night.
That was fucking sweet.
I'm trying to be a not sequel last night.
I'm trying.
Oh god. You're a beast, dude. I cannot fucking do.
Come on, wait,
They have what we drinking.
Okay,
I'm gonna sleep this
real quick. How much damage have we done to Dorian? How much damage have we done? Did we do to Dorian in total? And he healed too.
What class?
His shoulder popped back into place. These vampires, they're not gonna die from this attack of these.
I did 9.
You did 9? Okay.
It's not gonna die.
Alright, it's not. You did 11. So it's
Dude, we scared it off of me, we should just let it go.
42. That's 42 total damage. It hasn't gone down.
Yeah,
Well,
it's just retarded.
Everybody has the fucking chromatic orb on
freak it out.
You just gotta take it out, but they healed his shoulder pop, dude. This is like what happened to me last session when I attacked the dial.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
I'm gonna try.
I'm
I'm already right there now.
No, I know.
Well, one space for one time.
Yo, fucking get that shit some garlic. I don't know. Yeah. Because
We're taking my first JPQs class next semester.
yeah. That seems kind of tricky.
Dude, Dane, I know that he was not like it. I fuck with that shit for animation. So yeah.
I mean, I was to pull an A out in my fucking analysis function.
Analysis.
I was pretty shocked. Yeah, it showed a real analysis.
I took it out of that. I was supposed to take an export and I take it out.
Dude, it's so
Dude,
fucking
that's my
hard.
man, yeah. Like, I got a name.
Class is fucking hard, dude.
That shit is so retarded. But
It's
once
so
you get
difficult.
I heard it's the
it,
hard.
once you get it, you kind of get it, right?
But yeah, I got an A in my final, exactly. Like, I guess
why don't we take a short break?
It's not actually that complicated.
Let's do that. Let's take a little break.
I heard at ECS they say it's like the hardest.
Alright,
like,
10
hard
minutes.
math
10 minutes
class.
max.
That and abstract algebra, like group theory.
Okay,
That's
dude,
what
well,
I'm taking next quarter.
I love group theory.
Really?
I love it.
Yeah, you're gonna talk about all the time. I honestly don't know what it is. But I'm
Yeah,
taking
it's
Uh,
dude,
group
it's
theory-
so important.
group
Is
theory is really fucking. Arithmetic is group theory.
it. Really?
Multiplication and addition is
I
group
heard
theory.
like
You're
modular.
already,
I heard like
you're already
modular.
familiar with like aspects of it, but like this is looking at it from a whole different perspective.
Yeah, my boss told me I need to take it.
It's incredibly important.
Yeah.
And all